Hello everyone, welcome in. It's an early start today because I'm just that excited. How are we doing? Hello to Rai, anyone who's lurking as well. Oh my, it's quite different from what we usually do in like new era of streaming. But actually, if you've been around for a while, this makes sense. So, but yes, how are we all doing? How was your weekend? Eurovision went well, I will say. Like I'm satisfied with who won. Kind of interesting that some of the performances that I liked got like 0 points. So that was a bit sad, but oh well. Hello Sam, welcome in. So keen for this, I'm happy that you started early. You know, I wasn't even planning on doing this today. I actually didn't know what I was gonna stream. And then yesterday, I think when I was trying to sleep, I've not had good sleep recently. So I will attempt to try and sleep at 11 and then only fall asleep at 2. So amongst the few hours of just waiting around for my body to actually let me sleep, this idea popped up is that I remembered that, Eurovision's over, hang on, I made some videos that related to it in the past, and I went back to look at some of my videos. We will show you actually some of what I'm doing. How do I, let's see. The game audio is a bit weird when it comes to Sims, because the moment I click out of the window, it kind of stops the music. But anyway, welcome to This Is My Channel. If you click on the video tab, there's actually a whole cluster of old things that I used to, and it was all Sims related. Oh, why is that command thing not working? Stream elements, wake up please. I know we're starting earlier, but still. Yeah, so amongst all of this, there were a few attempts, let's say, at creating stuff that was inspired by Eurovision. And while Rai has actually come up with a name Simovision, I actually, like, it was called Simmervision on my channel when I did it. Okay, so the first time it showed up was in this series I did called The Big Project. So that series, all of my series on like this channel was kind of based on the TV show format. So it wasn't just like, let's play this, let's play that. Like all of it was edited as though it was a TV show. So The Big Project was kind of my way of exploring the largest possible builds in Sims. So like every episode there'll be a different project that we're supposed to work on. Where possible I try and show the build up to it, how I build the things, the iterations and stuff. So there were all sorts of things. Look at this! This is proof that we've known each other for centuries. These two videos in particular. Oh, I don't have a cursor on this screen, but yes. So actually wait, let's show that before we end up in the actual video I was supposed to show you. I'm gonna switch up the sound, or at least turn it down.
It was our first challenge.
Oh my gosh, I sound so weird. So this was a like a project for this person called...
So welcome to the big project.
What's your sim called? So the idea was, Rai actually created this sim for, I think, for her legacy challenge or something, and then she needed a hospital. So she submitted it to be like, oh, can you feature this? Okay, it wasn't that she submitted this. I asked her like, do you want me to build something? So let's see what her name is.
She's given me a menorah.
Sorry, wait, I need to turn this up. Look at me full naming you. Give me a...
Today's challenge comes from Menorah, a close friend
Can
and
you
content
hear?
Creator here on YouTube. She's given me a sim
Check out
with a
Menorah.
project that I'll try to complete. This is Michaela Rowan, a
Michaela
top-level
Rowan.
doctor that has recently moved into the neighborhood. Michaela is family-oriented, cheerful, and childish. Having been posted
Okay, we get it now. So the premise is that like there was this old hospital that wasn't fit for purpose, so then we created... Oh my gosh, this was an episode where I attempted to be like all historical and try and tell people about the origins of hospitals and... Wikipedia! Hold up. For those of you in uni and stuff, or like had to ever do an essay, never depend on Wikipedia. Although with AI these days, I don't know how things work. Yeah, okay, but so there's a whole like historical reference thing. And then over here, like, so the whole episode always culminates with a big reveal, then you like kind of explore the area. I'm actually still very happy with this hospital build. I love the central atrium thing. A close friend, you're after that forever. Okay, so
Welcome
it's
to
like
the
all
Eco
fly
Children's
through
Hospital.
and stuff. Sorry, I'm like talking on top of myself. Yeah, so it's just all like a visual flying through explaining all the design decisions. I love this hospital so much. I think I still have it somewhere.
Including reclaimed wooden planks.
And then let me show you the inside. So the inside's like an open concept, like
the interior carries
open
the
air
values
sort of thing.
openness, With as little
Because I was
of the building
thinking
sealed off from the
hospital,
environment as
you know,
possible,
keep the
minimizing
bacteria and
disconnect
germs out.
between the outside world.
Yeah, okay, so this was one of the episodes for the big project. It's the way you ask, got any ideas? I'm like, how about this massive undertaking? I love that you asked for it because I wouldn't have thought to build something like this. Okay, but the one that specifically relates to Simmervision, if you will, was the last episode of the first season. Season 1, episode 6. We did seasons, apparently. So this was a concert hall for San Myshuno. So I don't even know if I knew what Eurovision was at that point, 2017.
Welcome to the Myshuno Performing Arts Center.
Okay, so it's like the same thing. There's a whole kind of like fly through. There's an underground atrium area because this was on the largest lot that exists in Sims 4, 64 by 64. But even then, the actual theater itself took up the entire lot, so I had to do it underground. So, okay, here we go. This is the actual interior. Here we go. That's the theater. I'm also very happy with this build. I wish the glitching wasn't a thing, and I wish I had a better computer when I filmed this, because the graphic settings are a bit like low. But yeah, so there was this, and then there's a little Easter egg at the end. I actually like did this. I'll just leave this one playing.
Welcome back to the Simmervision Song Contest live from the Myshuno Performing Arts Centre. Next up we have what's gonna probably be a crowd favourite. Performing the piece The Knight and His Sausage, please welcome the Tragedies!
Shuf revela gerja gefnis Zazeg Shuf maza shuf snape whip yoden
Mazerga shufi pwet
Shuf
La haspa flem La bunes flem
Shuf ruvela
parfin nushi
Shuf ketzel la brema fest Shuf zetzer Falofi chuchi Shuf zetzer lezona
La haspa flem La bunes flem
Oh my god. So, in case you're ever wondering if I'm like, has he always been this weird? The answer is yes. Wow, that was just no, never again. I remember why this happened as well, is that these two were actually in a different episode where we needed like a performance. So they've appeared multiple times. Hello Troy, Shub indeed. Will you be voting for the Tragedies? They did make like multiple appearances in the series. This was just the main one that they featured in. And then that wasn't all. This wasn't the first time that Simmervision showed up in our like videos. The second one was more like subtle, but it was just I did this other series called Household Homes. And Household Homes is this series where similar concept, but it's like each household that we are featuring has like a backstory, different kind of compositions of who is in the house, and then we build a house for that family. So this episode, I think, was for 2 musicians and a son. And then the backstory was that they did well in like Simmervision 1 year. So here we go. So this one was a bit more subtle, like there wasn't a ridiculous performance. But this was the second version of a stage.
Has allowed them to slow down and
Hold
spend
up.
more time raising
Okay, there we go. So that's what the stage looked like for this version. I actually like these fairy light things. I felt like this stage kind of looked cool. And then in oh my gosh, did you just send the link of that specific video? Well, I mean, I started this myself, so we will leave it. Thank you for sharing that link if you'd like to sit through that again. Okay, so this was the second version. This was in 2019. Okay, so by this point, I've seen Eurovision. Because the previous one, I think I was just kind of basing it off whatever limited knowledge I knew. The third time round that it appeared on my channel was in 2020, right when the pandemic hit and Eurovision was cancelled. And around the time that the contest was supposed to happen, I kind of gave myself a challenge to be like, okay, we have about 5 days before the contest was gonna be like launched. What can I edit in that span of time? So the whole stage and the video and that was like done in 5 days, and I just pieced together 2 things. I feel like looking back now, it's kind of incomplete. But there were some things that I liked about it. So, okay. I'm gonna turn it slightly down, but still play the music. Yeah, so this is the the third attempt, done in 5 days. I really like this bit, like the graphics with the text. But honestly, a lot of the rest of the video is very empty. Like, look at the whole set. Like, it's just emptiness. Okay, but yeah, so I only had time to do 2 different acts. It was Windenburg and San Myshuno representing. Okay, and then we even did... Where is it? We did a postcard kind of thing, which if you watch Eurovision, you would know as well. So this is for Windenburg? Yes, it's for Windenburg. I don't know why Eurovision actually does this. I think it's just for the tourism. But why not just copy them, right? And then it will like transition back to the studio. And then this bit is actually like Eurovision where there's the lights getting ready and stuff. Very simple again, but okay, I'm not gonna actually show the performance because the first one's boring. The second one is more interesting in that it's very cringe as well. Okay, here we go. This is, what's her name? Miss Beats, I think? So this one said my shoe, no. Miss Beats, yes, okay. Oh dear. Okay, this is another cringe one, enjoy.
Sleep and the stepping I wexel, the stepping days of life, the mercy fun of wexel, a tar feet wide, can she do fly, one could candy bubblers, merska your blicky bars, one pond, 2 Caesars, birds and miffin frugal, pond, 2 Caesars, column miffin frugal, Wexlander, Wonka ne has poplar, Wexlander, Glibble Mipsies is ours.
Ooh. What was this? And then the video just ends. Like, nothing happens after this. It's just, it just ends like this. 'Cause I ran out of time. Okay, yeah, so that's the history of Eurovision and Simmervision on my channel. Oh, dearie me. Okay, so in this spirit, 5 years since we last had Simmervision, I thought we'd bring it back. Just because I feel inspired to do this, and it's been so long since I've actually played Sims, but this feels like something I do want to try. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna attempt to improve on our 20... Hold on, let me go back to this. Do we have a main stage angle? We're gonna try and improve on the 2020 stage. Here we go. There we go. So that's what it looks like. Very empty. I don't even know what this was happening like here. We've had improvements in the Sims building tools since then, so we can do like ceilings now, which is great. I used to cover, you'll see. Actually, wait, let's go into the game and show you. TV error cut finish. Yes, I know. It was just, oh dear. Okay, this is actually just such a major throwback because I used to stream during that time on this exact computer. Like, we're back on the old laptop, so this just feels, other than my mic, I guess, everything else is the same. So welcome back if you've been here since then. Oh dear. Okay, so is this Simmervision? Oh, I didn't actually cover the thing. Okay, go into build mode, let's see. And then, it's kind of funny, I don't usually look at the concurrent viewers, but I saw like, when I started playing the video, and I saw like, oh, okay, we have some people leaving, thanks. I agree with your choice to leave. Oh, it's book raid. Hello, Sam. Is Azzy done with streaming? It's 6 o'clock. Okay, yes. Hello to everyone who's been who's coming over from Azzy's side. Has she actually finished? Let's see. Just lurking a bit. I'm so sorry to everyone who I'm usually like watching streams at. I've just been so busy recently. I barely have enough time to even like play games. So I usually will be like lurking and stuff. But welcome in, Azzy. How was your stream? I saw something about Clover saying, what was it? Her not ritual or something. She said something very creepy. So, but yes, hope you had a good stream. You just thankfully avoided some very embarrassing old content that I used to do. But if we hold up, sorry, this is gonna take a bit of. Ooh, there we go. Oh, it's so empty. Can I like? Oh, I don't know if you can actually still do the whole like setup. Oh, here we go. Okay, so this is the stage that we showed earlier. It's a bit glitchy these days because Sims has changed their like template thing. So you'll see the stairs popping in and out. Hi Chris, can't stay long, just dropping in. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you for dropping in. We're doing great, at least right after watching the cringe content of the past. But hope you're doing well as well. Okay, so yes, this is the 2020 stage. So we're gonna do a 2025 version of this. I'm not gonna rush it to be like, oh, we have to finish it in one stream. We just work on this as and when we feel like it. And my idea, rather than putting together an entire video, right, because that takes too long, is that if you play Sims and you want to like feature someone on this stage that we built, feel free to share a link with me or like just let me know where it's uploaded to. I think it's still on the gallery? Question mark? I don't know how Sims works these days. And like I can, I don't know, do a picture or something that showing your sim on the stage. If there's like a staging concept as well, please let me know. So we can attempt to do that. But yeah, so we're gonna see what we can do. Uh-oh, just kicked my laptop. Hello, Azzy, book raid, me raid. Welcome in. You avoided. I mean, okay, you're Azzy, so I'm just gonna tell you. You feel free to look at the VOD at like the 10 minutes before you joined in. That was a very, very cringy time in the history of my channel. But we are working on a song contest stage today. And this is the old one that we did 5 years ago. Okay, once again, the whole thing about I did this in 5 days the last time, so I didn't have enough time to fully detail the stage as I would like. Some things straight away that I, how do we put it, like, would have changed is that the whole setup, the whole space felt very flat. Ooh, let's do this. So I know it was a lot darker in the video because I like kind of covered it with a big black like object or something. But you see how the entire space is just flat, that the lights and the colors are like not that special. I would have changed these pillars as well. There are options that allow you to have lit up kind of colors. And I should have used that. So we can improve on all of this year and see just how much has changed in The Sims. I don't think much, but yeah, so let's give it a go. And if you were watching Eurovision this year, how was it for you? Yeah, the results were interesting. It's nice to see that we are going to Austria next year. I say we, like it's just the whole circus is going to Austria. I'm just tuning in. What's this? No thanks. Okay, just come up with some. Oh, okay. Very scantily clad. You are, okay, Jacob, Pa Nicholson, Aiden, Wyatt, Pelham, Martin. Oh, actually, wait, no, let's go Martin. Martin Nicholson. Sounds about right. Updating the stage. Yes. Yes, indeed. Okay, so that's fine. We can randomize all of this. We can... This... Do I have to like... Oh, I hate this about just being a builder in Sims, is that you have to... Consumed by the mother. Whatever this is. Oh, wait, no, okay. What's this? Cause of death. Oh, okay, wait, no, we don't want any death. Ooh. That's fine. Okay, Nicholson, you're good. We're good to go, as certain people on Eurovision say. Right. I don't really have a concept of the design for this year. So, okay, if you actually watch Eurovision, every year they have like a slogan and like a theme for their stage, or like the whole contest. So that's why every year graphically it looks different. Recently, they've kind of condensed it to being the same slogan every year, which is United by Music. And then the stage and the graphics kind of adapt around that. So let me get to a lot that has a 64 by 64 first. Windenburg. And then we'll go over to... Oh my gosh. Okay, mid nowhere. You're gonna move here first. And then we'll let you load and stuff. While this is loading, I will show you what I mean by stage and stuff. Window capture might be a good idea if we do this. Window capture... this. Okay, there we go. So, this year's stage looked like this. Oh, not the highest resolution. Hold up. Looks like that. Oh, wait, no. Cut off. The whole thing's cut off. So what happens when I'm not using my actual normal setup? Open image in new tab. Here we go. That's what the stage looks like. So, surprisingly, I looked into this because I find this whole setup and the production of this show very fascinating. The arena is actually really, really small, but on the show, it looked really, it looked quite spacious. I feel like there were other years where they didn't do as good of a job with doing that effect. So, overall, I really like the stage this year. This was last year's. So this was in Sweden, and they had, what I love about their stages is that there's all these dynamic squares and stuff. Oh, sorry, not squares. Dynamic pieces of their stage. So depending on the setup, there's different kind of orientations of the lights, different elements coming in. So this stage is actually the same as this stage. It's just that the cubes... Oh, that was a terrible... Very low resolution, but you get the idea. The cubes are hidden in the ceiling, and then they come down based on what's needed. These two are the same stages. So that's kind of cool. I feel like this is now possible in Sims because you can do ceilings now. So maybe we'll try some kind of roof element like this. And obviously our stage can't actually move in the Sims, but maybe we can make it... We can design it as though it's already been moved into a certain setup. Stage teaser... What else is a good way to show this? One of the other years that they had was this one, 2016. Okay, this stage doesn't look as fancy in pictures, but in video, this one was quite cool. Oh, did I actually just get rid of my tabs? Oh wait, no, okay, so it's the other one. So here, I won't show too much of it because I don't want to be copyrighted by the music, but an example of how the stage looks in action is when all of the performers, performers, English, are walking in right at the start. Okay, so this is an example. That's the trophy that they win, made of glass. So look at the lights, look at the lasers. Look at the fact that the screen is slightly translucent so the boxes come in. And then the effects of the text and everything. Some of it is AR as well, so it's added on top of the existing camera work. It's so well done. Okay, so we won't really go through. There's 26 countries that they do this for, but it's crazy. And then an example of the effect again, right before the performance starts, right? I will have to mute this after it starts. Here we go. So this is right before the start of a performance. So this text, that text is added on after the fact. It's an AR thing. So that's so cool. And then, let's see. There is a bit where they do more of a camera thing. I would know if there's the music. Okay, so here we go. That's so as a production, I feel like this is one of the best shows that is done just anywhere in the world. It's so polished, it's so well done. The combination of new songs, lighting, staging, all of those things. I think towards the end, this bit. When the lights all start going, it's crazy. Look at that. I can't play the music, but again. So every contestant has free reign over just how they want to use this stage. There's so many different elements that you can use. There's another white shot that comes in after that. So you can see, it makes the stage look so dynamic and huge when the actual space is tiny. Right, okay, so I really hope they don't copyright visuals as well. I didn't actually check that. So, St. Jacobsville? This thing. Okay, here we go. So, let's just show you what the stage actually looks like in, when there's nothing. It's not that big, actually. Look at this with people there. The stage is tiny. Oh, they did cover, some of it, but the actual space they had was not much. Great example of lighting working with framing. Yes, indeed. So, oh wow, 2015, what fun. So this is how good their like camera work and stuff is, that they turn such a small space into something so good. But yeah, so let's we're not gonna live up to that same level, but we're gonna try and do something. But it's oh, hello, welcome wagon. Everyone's just been waiting around for us, I guess. That's fine. Let's just cancel. Bye-bye, everyone. Maybe next time. Yes, whenever next time is. So let's save this. And we will kick someone out of the giant lot. Just looks like a large basketball court. I think it actually is, you know. It's like a sports arena or something. And evict. Thank you. It's been Villarreal, unfortunately. Your villa is no longer with us. They heard Civilization was coming. Not again, they say. Oh, I've had so many like fun memories of this specific lot. I built a shopping mall on this lot once. Also in that big project series. Right, so we delete this. Terrain, let's... Do I just like clear it? Terrain manipulation. How do I clear? Bulldoze terrain. There we go. Okay, so we're starting with a flat lot, everyone. So, we will decide on themes and like what shapes we want to do as we work on it, but with every kind of arena build that I do, you have to start with a box, and it's a giant box. So this is a 64 by 64 lot. Unfortunately, you can't start by building right on the edge, so we only have 63 by 63 to work with. But it really is just build a big square. Also, for those of you who are like actual simmers and wondering, I am only using tool and better build by for this, just to access the like ability to adjust objects easily. And if you don't know what it is, you'll see when we start working on it. Hello Benny, welcome in. Who has changed your profile picture again? I've never mentioned it, although I've seen it. What about an ocean theme? Oh, ocean theme. There was one year that did that. I think it was 2018 in Portugal did a all aboard nautical theme. Okay, let's see how we can incorporate that. Right, so then you increase it by 4 floors. Is Sims 4 still limited to 4 stories? Okay, I'm gonna leave these as low heights to allow for more dynamic options when it comes to placing stuff at those heights. Please don't end at 4. I want 5. I don't think they've changed it. No, it still ends at 4. Okay. Well, we'll have tall for the last one then. So, that's our box. Our big box. And we clear the floors like this. Was that all? No, one more. Okay. Oh wait, no. This one. Right. So if we now fly in, this is gonna be the space that we end up with. So, a massive big box. So similar to what you saw earlier with the 2020 stage. And in here, we can start to like build whatever we want. So, it may look kind of like not fully dark, right? It's just the nature of the game. But if say I start putting, let me try and remember how I did this one, I think. If I put this on all the walls, and then... Which flooring is it? Black. There we go. And ceiling. There we go. We have a giant dark... Oh, it's so dark. A giant dark space to work with. So that's a good basis. For the the time where we're building, I'm not going to leave it this color because we can't see. So I'm gonna actually turn it into a fully white box, but with no light, unfortunately. So like this, 2, 3, 4. Okay, just so we can see what we're doing. Scary, so scary. It's almost like when we're playing Bramble, which I will never play. Just saying. Right. Let me think how to do this. So, we need to create some basic foundations first, which is to figure out where the center even is. So, in Sims 3, and I hate that they still don't have this in this game, but in Sims 3, when you drag stuff out, like it would actually tell you how many blocks you have dragged. It's similar to the measuring tape in Dinkum. In Sims 4, despite it being more than 10 years old, we still don't have it. So well done EA, well done Maxis, we see you. Okay. But yeah, so 63 divided by 2 is... 63 divided by 2 is... 63 divided by 2... 31.5. Okay, I'm gonna do like 30. Just so we know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Welcome to this episode of Counting. What if you did? How fun would it be? Nah, it's okay. I will... What was that other game that I was okay to play? I would play Ravenous Devils. If we want something kind of appropriate for Halloween this year, maybe we can do that. I don't think I'll do Bramble. The only thing that it has going for it is the fact that it plays Hall of the Mountain King at one point of the game. I approve that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that is 30. We will have to see if there's an actual middle to this. Yeah, so 1, 2... Sorry, I have to actually count. 8, 9, 10. And I'm putting these extra walls there just so that I also know where the 10s and the 20s are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Ravenous Devils would still be good. You sound disappointed. It's like, it will do. Or what was that other one? The devil game that you were playing? The one that you have to run the tavern? Oh no, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we do have a middle. We have a middle. It's here. Right. So that is the middle of the space. Ooh. How are we going to coordinate this? Okay, so Benny says ocean theme. Let me think how we can do this, because the tricky thing with Sims versus... Oh, they've changed the icon of this. Versus, say, in the real world, we are limited to whatever existing objects are in the game. And for waviness, I'm not sure what we have. We'll have to take a look. We will be heavily relying on a few specific items though. In particular, this lifesaver of a light called... Where is it? It's from Spa Day. It's this super basic light. This thing. There's like 3 different heights of it. This is a lifesaver for everything I've ever built. Single strip of light. Oh, is that the shortest one? Okay, this one's the medium. So this thing is gonna save us for most of it. Hi Wooden Rose, welcome in. Welcome to a stage being built. Doesn't have to be an ocean theme, maybe a nature theme. I want to see if ocean is possible. Like, let's give us that challenge first, and then if we give up... And, okay, so with existing Sims build tools, we have some ability to make these objects work for us, right? So for example, this light, which looks a bit nautical, we can actually size it up with the square bracket. So I'm pressing right square bracket. So you can imagine if this actually works as a good like Lemon, I could use it. Same thing with these square lights. In fact, this was the one we used in the second version of the Simivision stage. We also have... What's this? Flower power. Ooh. Nature? Nature, Benny? What do we think? This one's a bit... This could be a prop that like specific act users, I feel. Because it comes in different colors as well. Ooh. Nice. Look at this. So when the Teletubbies come on board, that will be... that can be usable. Okay. And then, oh my gosh. If the Venga Boys come to town and their bus comes round, we can use this as the backdrop. And then, like, I can imagine the screen in the back working to fit that. I think there's a way to get green screens in this game, in which case I want to kind of try that for our photo taking. As we get further along... Oh, okay, I removed it from my, like, items. As we get further along, I will show you what I mean by turning it into a photo. That involves some, like, editing and stuff. The other thing that works really well, that also comes with the game, is this. This also comes from Spa Day. Spa Day was just amazing for all of my builds. It's this glowing plain wall. So if I just do this, right? So this thing actually gives off light. It comes in lots of different colors. And it moves. Like, it creates a wavy animation. We can't see it right now because it's not in live mode, whatever it is. That's the poll I wanted to do. Start a poll. How do you say live mode? And I have no idea how to actually give the difference. Live or live. Does that make sense? Let me start the poll, and then if it makes no sense, tell me, and then we'll restart the poll. But there we go, let me know. I say live, Rai says live, so therefore, we are both winners. Okay. But yeah, so we've got props to work with, is what I will say. And I do want it to look dynamic and modern in a sense, because nowadays Eurovision is quite techy and like high definition and stuff. I would like to replicate that if possible. But yes, so I'm gonna jump into our little research window, which was here, this one. And then we're gonna do like ocean, inspired graphic design. And let's see. Okay, so yes, I kind of expected it to look sort of like this. We've got the full spectrum of just like minimal. You know what, actually? This kind of wavy thing with a sun might work. This actually looks very similar to the 2022 stage, where there was this giant sun, or at least it was supposed to be a giant sun. It broke on the day, so everyone just had to use this giant black like circle. But yeah, so this was Italy stage. That was quite cool as well. This, if we have the right kind of elements, could work. And the waves could almost be like a wall. I want the stage to feel like it's welcoming people in. Rise, right? Is it right or read? Because if it's live mode, it will be rise read. Someone's saying live. No, 3 people are saying live actually. And then one's saying live. So technically, oh, this sort of effect's nice too. Okay, we'll see. So, because there's still that like oceany kind of look with a sun. And let's see. Sorry, the music keeps cutting out with this game because once I click out, it's gone. Okay, let's see what's available. I feel like something does exist. Like there is the light that's sort of wavy. It's been years since I've seen it. It might be a wall backdrop, wall decorations. Let's see. I can't tell from your bets. How else would you have written the difference, like live or live? How we spell that out? Because I can't just do live and live. It'll be the same thing. Oh, okay, wait, what's this? Now these, the tricky thing with a lot of the props is that they are not actually illuminated. So they may look like potential things, but we won't be able to see. Oh, actually, this could be something. Because this looks like scales, almost. And then, can I just like put a light so that you can actually see stuff? Sorry, we'll have to figure out how all the lighting works in... Let's see. Oh, sorry, thank you, Benny. Here we go. We've got these, like I was talking about this being the scales. I'll get my normal computer back at some point, and then this will stop happening. Can I? Oh my gosh, I need to light you up. Help. Nothing's gonna light this up. I think we'll have a problem there, which is that this thing. Okay, here we go. It does work. So it looks like that, and then we've got this thing. These are quite cool. Thank you, Wooden Rose. Sorry. Live is still a word. We can make read a word. That's hard to say. Okay, but yeah, so we've got these. This can... Oh, it changes color. Okay, I kind of like that. Let me keep looking for the item I was aiming for. We've got this, which is kind of cool. The main thing is I want to use an item where it doesn't force us to only use the color scheme. Oh, here it is, here it is. The wavy thing. This thing. Right, so... that's a wavy thing. Do we have a sun that we could use? That's like a round semicircle. I know we have an actual sun, but that's not quite... not really the vibe we're going for. Circle. There must be like a wall light that's just a basic circle. If I use you... okay, wait, no. The outline's too chonky. There are multiple circles, which might... nah. Live like breathing. Live like being on show in person. Oh, okay, like, as in using a somethings to compare it to. Okay, I should have done that. Yes. That's fine. Right, Manora? Yes. Oh my, okay. I don't think we have a sun, but the waves are a potential idea. What else do we have? Gonna go through the wall decoration some more. There's some of these as well. So these were the ones I used for the 2020 stage. They are also not lit, which is why I probably won't use them this time. I felt they were very flat. Does anyone here like play Sims still, by the way? Oh, I kind of... let's explore this one. Does anyone still play Sims? Or have like considered... considering that it's free these days. Do you have color scheme? Oh, you do. Okay, so you saw how with the 2025 stage, the actual Eurovision stage, there was that transparency with their main screen that kind of shows the whole, oh, sorry. It showed the kind of back of the screen with those squares lit up and stuff. Let me actually try and find it. Okay, so... oh. Okay, you can, like, pay attention here. Like, you see those? Those squares... I'll do it again. Those squares are actually hidden behind this screen. It's just that they only show up when they're lit up. So, that effect might be something we can do through a glass piece like this. The only thing is the studs are kind of there. I don't know whether they will be a bit annoying. How much light will this give off? There. So, imagine this, and then like we could pretend that it's kind of like a see-through pillar. That's another element we could use, I guess. There's a ship wheel. Where? Ship wheel. There's a cat. Wall decoration, ship wheel. I just worry about the like those realistic looking things fitting in like a neon environment. I'll have to find a way to light it up. Hello! Oh, it's C! Okay, everyone, so this is just completely like coincidental timing, right? But I just want to introduce everyone to a long-standing member of the old era of streaming. This is Karina, everyone. She has a different name here on YouTube, but so basically, Karina and Kanashi, like we're familiar with Kanashi as well, they were the two people who kept that old channel running. Like, if it weren't for them showing up, I would have stopped way before that. And actually, whenever Eurovision came around back when I was streaming, we would like kind of be chatting to each other about, like what did we enjoy? Like, this year, I kind of told her as well, like, oh, I really enjoyed Denmark. And, what was it? This year, we were still kind of getting in touch. And then I kind of told her, oh, by the way, I'm here now, so... and then, what are the odds the first stream that she shows up on is literally something inspired by Eurovision. So welcome, Karina. I hope this is gonna be something that is exciting, interesting. It's so nice to have you back as well. But yes, so... do you still play Sims, Karina? Like, out of curiosity, because this is the first time in a very long time that I've done Sims, and I'm only doing it because I'm inspired by Eurovision. This thing is interesting. I don't think it will light up with like a neon light kind of thing. Oh, but actually we have colored lights in this game. I just have to set it up. Okay, let me see how bright it gets. Please get brighter. Oh, it does get quite bright. Okay, so that's kind of the maximum. Right. So, that prop might be another option. And I kind of like how it almost looks like... Okay, I don't know if this is a way that makes sense, but you know, like a guardian temple, and then if they have like a window or something, like you would see a pattern like this. I don't know how to explain it, but to me it feels like it could fit in this theme. You still play Sims. Oh my gosh, you recently bought the horse pack, so you're horsing around. Hold up. Where is it? I have... Oh my gosh, it's on my old computer. Do I have it somewhere? Let me... Gaming chat? No. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm temporarily using my old computer. I don't have it set up, but we had sound effects on that one, and there was that sound. Oh, some of these might be useful as well. So this could look like rain, or like water splashing. Right. Okay, I feel like we can go with a nautical theme. Like, there are enough things, like this kind of... This thing could be an interesting effect. I don't know, if I layer it or something, that could be interesting. So this first kind of stream is really going to be experimenting and iterations. I've just treated it as a... This is something I just felt like doing, and I'm taking everyone along. Like, feel free to hop out if it's not interesting, but I have just been inspired to do this, and so I will do it and stream it. Okay, maybe that's an element. And if I use tool, I don't remember how to use it anymore. Shift T to toggle, click. And then, how do I multiple click? Oh, I can change it on the fly. Okay, wait, hold up. So, you know earlier I was saying the neon light thing. Where is it? If I click on you, shift click, there we go. And then if I change you to... Oh! Oh, it's like super vibrant. Okay, we're gonna use this element, I feel. Because this can turn into all sorts of, like, things. Okay, I thought I couldn't access it in build mode, but apparently with tool, you can. Let me try it with the other one. You really enjoy the way you experiment? Thank you. It's how we... Oh my gosh, look at the colors. Okay, this is so much better than I remember with the light effects. Okay, you know what? This scale thing is gonna be our key design element. I've decided it already. Right, so we can keep this one as well. I'm gonna keep it like this. These ones can stay one side. I do want to use this glass thing. I don't think I will use this element. It's a bit too busy. But yes, so now what I'm thinking is a shape of the... Okay, with every like arena stage and stuff, the fundamental things that matter is always the backdrop and the floor, like what shape your floor is, right? So with Sims, you're kind of stuck. You're stuck with hard angles unless you're going for a small space. Like there are circles, but you can't make them bigger than say like whatever's given here. So I'm thinking we're stuck with angular stuff. The only thing is, how do we want to incorporate it? So, and you know what? I think just for now, I feel like that's terrible to watch as well. I'm gonna just cut out the ceiling so that we can see what we're doing. The lights are next level, and they never were that saturated. Something about those lights just make it very satisfying. Okay, let me see what we can do. Recycled memories. I need to actually read up on what the story of this item is. Let's actually read it. Because where is it from? It's from... what is that pack? The one with the light bulb. I don't remember. In the 80s, hair metal glam bands ruled and headbangers like Motley Sister, Shredder, Skid Marks, and Guns N' Roses were on top of the metal mountain. On top of Metal Mountain? Now, for an unlimited time only, you can own a piece of heavy metal history. Recycled Memories proudly presents the art of pants. What? A collection of wall art tastefully created using pieces of those awkwardly tight pants your favorite singer or guitarist once wore on stage. I mean, or when your favorite streamer used to wear them in Minecraft with pants. Those are things as well. Eco Living, thank you, yes. Oh, there's a ship. Where was that anchor thing that Benny was saying earlier? I realized I never looked for it. Sorry, we'll look for it now. There is a dinghy thing. Dinghy thing? Is that the actual term for it? I know which one you're talking about, Benny. Like, I can visualize it in my head. Okay, we've got this captain's wheel. That thing. That can also be a prop, I feel. Okay, onwards we keep going. Right, so the annoying thing with Sims is that because of how custom we're making this, right, the items are gonna just keep dropping down every time we try and like work with it. Okay, so we have this, right? And then now what I'm trying to do is to layer a few of these pieces, because if I only did one, it's kind of tricky because it's like one of those wall pieces. So if I only do one, I can only light up it like one color, whereas if I do a few, we can actually play around and kind of layer different colors together. So it could be a red, purple, and green. It could be a blue, yellow, and pink. That sort of effect. Just I want to see if it's too many of the same elements if we did this. So there is that. And then let me bring back the lights that we were using earlier. Which one did I use? Because those were very good, actually. I feel like it was just this. Okay, and then does that do anything? There we go. So 1. And 2. And then the big one. Let's see where the big one actually gets lit up. Quite high. Oh, okay. The big one doesn't get as bright, I feel. Oh no, it does get quite decent. Okay, and then that one's fine. So, from here... Oh, I feel like this is actually a good element, because I can imagine already a diamond shape being something we can reasonably produce. So tool, shift click, right. So nautical theme, nautical colors, we're gonna do, it's a bit saturated for my liking. Oh, and it even does like the light and dark. Ooh. So, where's the light? I can't see where the light is, that's one problem. Okay. And that sort of effect. I wonder, okay, hold up. So I know what I've done. Where did that light go? Did I mess something up? We've lost one light. Okay, there we go. We have one light already. If I layer it with 2, does that let me do gradients? Because if it can, we have an idea on our hands. It's very finicky work still in the land of Sims. I'm pretty sure if you're doing this professionally, there are better ways to do it. But my thing with the Sims is that it's always been a space for me to just create these things as just for fun. Like, I don't do this professionally, I never will. But it's like, it has enough tools where if you felt like building a stage, you could. And then you can film it. How do I, shift? Okay. Oh, hold up. Oh, it can. Oh, I've just messed it up again. Hold up. Oh my gosh. Okay, this light thing is a bit annoying because it'll keep moving. But I think we can gradient it. think it can. Oh, okay, so it's not as saturated when we do it this way, but... Oh, actually, no, it can get quite saturated. Let me see. Okay, it's quite muted, but you know, the idea is there. We can layer this with enough stuff, and then we can end up with... So if I change this, because now this kind of mint teal sort of situation's a bit weird for this area. Okay, so we've got that. Yeah, I like this element. We're gonna work with it. So it's just a question of how we use it in this space. Because I don't want it to be just a mishmash of random things and then it just looks super weird. It's definitely a backdrop effect, right? I would keep the central area here for like a fake screen. I can't use it in the game, but when we do like the photo edit, I can make it look like a actual screen with green screen effects and stuff. So that can be fine. And then before I actually build the stage, let us test a few shape options, right? So I'm gonna do this glowy thing, and let's say that the stage starts from here. Okay, we're gonna do 2 because that's the center. I'm gonna give it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's like just a fixed sort of... Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I know you weren't here for Sesame Street today, but oh, I actually had these markers. What am I doing? I know you weren't here for Sesame Street, but I do need to count a lot today. So let's say that's like a base starting point, right? And then if I did a 4, 5. Okay, we can just work with the numbers. 120. So that's 20 blocks. 22 is the actual width of the thing. Okay, I'm gonna work with this first. And then... like that. That should be, I hope, correct. I don't think it's correct. Right, and then we go with, is it Control F? Yes, it is. We go with this. So that creates an a triangular tile. You subscribe to Sesame Street. What would the segments be? Oh my gosh, I only saw yesterday that like Netflix has picked up Sesame Street apparently. And that's gonna be interesting. Okay, so we've got that. Now, our arena is not the biggest. That's for sure. But we will work with what we have. So a diamond shape will allow us to have walls on these 2 sides with that effect. My only thing is that maybe I don't want it to be an actual diamond shape. Like maybe this will be a bit wider. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, this is terrible work. I have to click on these one at a time because I can't drag it. Okay, we made it to another edge. This is gonna take a while, folks. So while we're here, let me tell you about something that happened today. Oh my gosh, this was the worst thing I've done in a very long time. Like, perfect timing for something like this. So, every few months or so, right, I treat myself to a home-cooked meal specifically involving steak. Like, financially, it's tight at the moment and stuff, right? But I've always done this. It's that I enjoy home cooking. I enjoy the process of going to buy, like, groceries and stuff. But I don't usually... Like, I don't always cook because I still live with my parents, and usually, like, if there's dinner, they don't really eat the same things that I do. Also because steak is expensive, so... But I still want to enjoy that experience of being able to have it or, like, cook it once in a while. So I keep it as, like, a special treat I give myself every few months. And for this week, there's actually no one home at the moment except me, because my parents have gone like overseas to visit a friend, and my brother is just like away. So I thought today was the perfect time because no one else is at home. No one else is gonna eat steak. I mean, my mom and my brother do eat, but it's expensive, so we don't usually do it as like a family thing. So if I eat it, it's just when it's by myself, right? So I was like, okay, yes, today is steak day. I'm just gonna go out, enjoy a session of grocery shopping, and everything will be good. It'll be fine. Usually, I will get this $12 steak, which relative to most other steaks in Singapore is reasonably priced. For context, chicken in Singapore is about like $3 to $5 for like chicken breast, about 200-300 grams, and most steaks are maybe, if you're lucky, $20 to $30 for like ribeyes and stuff. There is this specific steak, I don't know why, but it's cheaper. It's a slightly bigger cut, and I've had it a few times now, and it's just like, it doesn't taste any worse. In fact, I kind of prefer it in some senses. It's quite nice, it's easy to cook because it's thicker, it doesn't like overcook too easily. So that's the one I always get when it's actually steak night, right? But today, they didn't have it in stock. So I was kind of a bit bummed. It's like, oh, okay, that means I don't have like that option anymore. So I was looking around. I kind of already was like I still want to go through with this because it's not very often that I'm just like home by myself. And so there are two options at this supermarket that I went to, right? You can either just get it pre-packed already in the fridge, or you can go to the counter and speak to someone and be like, hi, can I have this please? And usually I will get pre-packed because social anxiety means that the whole process of talking to someone to get an item requires rehearsing in your head, and rehearsing after you've actually finished what you need to do in terms of interacting. So just for practicality's sake, I try and avoid that, right? So but when I was looking at the prices, the pre-packed ones were like 70 cents cheaper per kilogram, which in the grand scheme of things is not much, but you know, 70 cents when it's already so expensive was quite a difference. I was like, okay, that will save me maybe like $2 or $3. So I think I'm just gonna go, and I was feeling really good. It was like Eurovision has just come to an end. I've been working on some like fun stuff, having fun interactions with my neighbor at the studio, and I was just like, you know what? I'm feeling confident. Let's just go and say hi. Like just chat up the butcher and be like, hey, it's steak day. It's time for me to eat. So I went there, and then I was just like, is it a 200-gram piece? Because that's what I'm looking for, right? And the guy was just like, oh, okay. All our steaks are gonna be between 200 and 300 grams. So, like, are you okay with that? I was just like, okay, sure, I'll choose this piece. He starts weighing it, and lo and behold, I thought it was gonna be like maybe the one in the fridge was maybe $30, which is already way more than I actually normally plan on spending for steak. But he weighs it, and then turns out it's 330 grams and $57. But you see, the thing is, unlike a pre-packed fridge, there is someone there that you actually have to speak to if you want to like interrupt your transaction. And this guy was so quick that he started already kind of like taking out the plastic and like imprinting the sticker and stuff. And if it were a pre-packed thing, I would have put it back and gone home. But because there was that pressure to be like, oh no, he's packing, there's a human here, what do? I just in front of him was like, oh yeah, that's great, perfect. And so, he passes me this steak that costs $57, all wrapped, all in tape, with the sticker on it. And I'm just like, can I still say no? Like, at what point do you stop a transaction after they've packaged it for you? Will I start another pandemic if I give it back? And so, I went home with this $57 steak. Which is like, oh... It, like, how does one say no in a situation like that? Like, at what point can you still stop the transaction? Because the thing is, he never asked me, it's like oh, okay, it's that price, are you okay with it? I don't know. It was maybe just I was panicking. And the only reason why I actually maybe had an easier time is that every so often, our government actually gives us back our money in the form of vouchers that we can spend due to the cost of living crisis, and part of the vouchers include spend that you can use at the supermarket. So, it was only because I had vouchers left that I was still able to buy that, because I don't have much cash at the moment. So, yeah, we had like a steak that is 4 times the usual price that I would be willing to pay for, and even then, that would be a stretch most times. Thank you to the person who liked after seeing my hearing this story. It's so funny. Yeah, so that happened today. Who else is like this? Do we have people who would have done the same in such a I was so flustered that I didn't know how to say no. And just saying, because I had it for lunch and I plan on having it for another 4 meals at this rate just to balance out the cost of it. I do not feel like it was worth the 5 times difference. It's like, I can taste the difference. It is, like, it's still nice, but, it's not worth to me a 5 times premium. Because I think, like, it's just, I don't know. The interesting thing was, it said orange-fed beef. So I'm like, who feeds cows oranges? Like, next they're gonna tell me chickens drink milk. It's... It was just, oh my gosh, it was just from a happy-go-lucky, positive, happy day of grocery shopping, we end up with a $60 meal. That I now have to stretch over 4 meals just to make for it. Have you eaten it? Yes, was it nice? Yes, I have eaten it for lunch. It was okay. Like, I don't feel like you can justify the cost of it. It's, yeah, no. I wouldn't pay for it again. I'm going back to my $12 steak on steak days. And even then, it's gonna be... I don't think I can have a steak day for another, like, 5 months. Or 5 decades at this rate. That's how much I've been set back by. Because of this transaction. That sales guy knew what they were doing. They could have took a gamble that you wouldn't say anything. I think so too, you know? And you know the thing that I realized as well? Is that at the end of the transaction, my worry was that if I give it back, it's contaminated and stuff, right? But then I brought it home and I was like, I realized that it was in a vacuum pack anyway. So the packaging on top of it was just plastic wrap on top of the vacuum cling thing. So there would have been no contamination. I could have given it back. So, what was I doing? Oh my gosh. And I had to turn down some other things that I actually needed to buy for normal food, just to make up for that. Deary me. But yeah, so that was my story at the grocery shop today. Who else has fun stories at the groceries that you'd like to share? Oh dear. Chickens drink milk? That butcher might tell you that chickens drink milk. I can neither confirm or deny. Okay, but while we were doing that, so this is what we have so far for the shape of the space, right? So we've got a big screen at the back. I haven't decided if you should stretch the entire height of the space. But we've got a big screen. We've got the big rectangle diamond-shaped thing. And actually, it's very small still. So, we could do more, I feel. Okay, because usually there's like a B stage on an extra stage that they add to their stages, right? So, let me get this. Oh, why is it not like... Floors by tile. Oh, okay, wait. Am I on the wrong height? I am. Right. So, if we do 4 like this... Right, so imagine the audience is kind of here. You would extend out a little bit. And... For this year, their kind of B stage was just like that. And then there was just giant frame. I don't think I'll do that. I think we will do, again, another... Oh... 4, 4, 4, and then... Oh my gosh, this is terrible! Why isn't there like a diagonal tool? Because it almost looks like an anchor if we do it this way. Well, I'm just gonna do a few just so I can visualize. Oh, I don't like this. Sims. Has there been any news about the new Sims? Like, I don't know what happened to it. I just know that Paralives is on its way. But even then, that's like end of next year? End of this year? I don't know. But I've fully fallen off anything related to Sims. Now it's just Dinkum City Skylines. And unless I feel like building a stage, Sims has just kind of died on the side. Okay. So there is that. I need like a person for reference. Hold on, we're gonna save. I'm gonna bring in that sim that I created earlier. Was it Nathan? Martin? Something? Okay. Meanwhile, with a poll update, we have Live Mode winning with 67% of the vote. So, technically... Oh. Can you move, sir? Move out. Okay. And then move here. And... Ooh, what's the code for this? Free real estate on? Yes, okay, yeah. We still have it. We know what we're doing. Keep furniture furnished. Okay. You think you've heard that there's no intention to make a Sims 5 in a while, but totally forgot. Oh, but I thought there was that, Project Renee thing, you know? Which again, I don't know what's happened with that as well, but they were doing this whole very ambitious, oh, it runs on both computer and mobile. Okay, here we go. Hello. Oh, it's hot apparently. Well, too bad. Can I not teleport? Oh. We'll have to create a little door for this guy. Double door. Okay. Oh. Not quite the right door for the size of him. Double door? Let's do this. Okay, in you go. Onto the stage for reference. So you're gonna go and stand in the middle for us, please. Right. So, let me just bring up the whole space. So, that for reference, what things look like. My B stage is a bit too small for my liking. Like it's not wide enough. It makes the space look small. I think maybe that's one of the tricks they used for this year's stage to make it look huge, is that their second stage was so wide that it made the space look bigger. Okay, so Martin is on stage. Okay, stop complaining about it being hot. Right. So he's on stage. This stage looks small. Because, okay, again, this is not going to be actually used in the real, performance, but Eurovision usually has a limit of like 6 other people on stage at the same time. Or is it 6 total? Around there. So you can imagine, like 6 other people plus props. This is actually quite a squeezy space. So, okay, first of all, I'm going to... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And then angle. That might be better, I feel. And that way you have a bit more audience space as well. So we have that. And let me just get rid of all of this for now so it's not overly confusing. Uh-oh. You think that might have been all infants, but you can't keep up EA lately. I don't even know what happened. The only thing I've kind of been keeping track of is that, there's a new Nintendo Switch out. But that's about it. Okay. I like where the stage ends in terms of this pointy bit being there makes sense to me. Why did I choose diamond again? Oh, because of this thing, this diamond-shaped thing. Right. We can play with that, actually. So, if, say, we had different... Okay, I'm using different colors to represent the code, the different, like, layers that we're gonna work with, okay? So, if I did... So, like, maybe 2 or 3 different heights of the stage, right? Don't know whether they'll do this in real life, because I feel like in terms of staging, that's annoying. How is it? 1, 2, 3. Okay, we'll just keep going until we somehow reach the middle. So there'll be like smaller stages like this, and I want it to be asymmetrical. So the left side will be like this, and then the right side I will... How does it work? Let me think. Unless it cuts into it, which might be a bit weird. Let's try. So it cuts into the main diamond. I swear, if there's one thing that they need to change in the next Sims, it's this thing. Like, the whole mechanism of building in Sims just feels very dated at this point, honestly. Although, I will say, a lot of the games don't do it better. I'm looking forward to seeing what Architect Life has done with their feedback from the demo, because I do worry about the controls being a bit like, on that game. Oh, Karina, have you seen that game, Architect Life? Because I was quite interested in that one. Okay, I don't like how it's balanced at the moment. It feels very lopsided. Oh, sorry. Like, this left one is too far forward, I feel. And it doesn't balance out with what we're doing. Okay, so I'm going to remove some of these extra elements for now. And then we'll just say that, oh, this is going to be the angle. It may be too late to change now. It's Angels. Oh, yeah, definitely. It's not a... Like, it's a lost cause when it comes to Sims 4 and any improvements at this rate. But for the next Sims, I hope they do something. Oh. Is this thing not in the center? It doesn't look like it. Okay. No, not yet. Is it good? The demo was promising but incomplete in terms of controls, and it comes out on the 5th of June. So unless someone, like, people have early access, I don't know if anyone's streaming it yet. But you can probably give it a, like, search on Twitch, and there might be people who have tried it. Oh, you know what might be an idea? Okay, we've been using this piece as an entire piece, like the normal rotation stuff, right? But because we're going for ocean, if I turn this 90 degrees, please work. Okay, wrong way. 180 degrees. And then elevate you by 4. What does that look like? Oh! Okay, wait. It's a bit flat from some angles, but from other angles, you can actually see the curve of it. Like, this angle is more obvious. Do we see that? Maybe if I elevate it a bit more. Hold up. So elevate by another 2. Yeah, okay, wait. We need to elevate it more. Oh, and maybe it can be like a floating element, so it's not even actually touching the ground. Although that has hit the ceiling. Like, we've gone past the ceiling, so... Maybe, instead of a full 90 degree, we shall... 15? Wrong. Okay, undo. Rotate. Oh my gosh. So much, like, of having to remember how things work. Click, rotate, 15. There we go. Okay. So, let me put the ceiling back so that I can visualize what that looks like. Ceiling, ceiling, build ceiling. This is coming along great, thank you! Because at the moment, it looks like just nothing. Okay, and then this light. Like, it feels very messy, but that's kind of part of the stage that we're at, is that we just need to test stuff. Okay. How bright does it get? Right, so that lets us visualize. And see, from the front, which is the main angle, you can't see the roundness of it, which is kind of bugging me. But from the side, from this side, it looks kind of cool. Like that. Do we see now? We can see kind of the wave coming in. So I like that. Can we make it look fancier from this angle? This is very cool though, I will say. Okay, if it's not turned around, and I just have it as a floating thing. There is merit to both, but I am unsure which one I would end up going with. Because left feels more interesting, but right feels like it'll balance better. But it looks like potentially a bit boring. Okay, maybe with the right option. I think once you have multiple of it, so it still looks like waves crashing in and out, maybe that will be better. Well, actually kind of doesn't really work once you have more than one thing. Could you do the green on as a roof as ceiling? Oh, maybe. I do have to leave the ceiling till the end, because once we place it down, I can't see. But we can test. Let's copy this. We're gonna try that as a concept. So it would be... Oh, this is gonna be... Let's try this out. Rotate by... Which one is it? This one. So it was minus 90. Wrong. Oh wait, no, maybe it was correct. Which way was that? This is... I have no idea which way that was. Rotate axis minus 90. There we go, okay. And then we try again. This way, 75. I hope that's correct. And then we elevate by 5. Oh, this might be a ceiling idea. 4. I think that's gone too high. It's a ceiling idea, everyone. I think it's definitely a ceiling idea. I worry that it's too many elements, like too many diamonds happening is the one thing I will keep a lookout for. But oh, and how do I light this? Can I use like just ceiling lights? I like it as an idea, so I want to make it work. We shall see what we can do with it. Okay, so I'm gonna put 3 lights. And then shift click. I'm gonna do red. Where was that third light? The third light has disappeared. Blue. Okay, this blue light does nothing, unfortunately. So maybe there is a maximum to how many layers you can do. Okay, and those lights will need to hide. But literally raising the roof. Thank you. One day you'll have to make something like this, I feel. I'm so glad that this item exists though. Because I feel like it gives us an idea. Like, let me now also add on that black ceiling. Because it's very hard to... It could give that illusion of like a infinite roof very well. Once there's the black hiding the like where the ceiling ends. Ooh, although with the current ceiling light situation, you can see it. So I had like a custom content wall before that doesn't allow for reflections. Also, where's the music in this game? It's gone quiet. Hello, EA. Sims 4 still exists, by the way. Like, you still have to keep playing music. Do we... Okay, wait, let's just go in and out. There we go. What was that? That was weird. And then wall patterns. Masonry. There we go. This one. Oh my gosh. Here we go. So that's the arena. Fully black. Or at least almost fully black. And it's very dark at the moment. But... Okay, the one thing I feel about this ceiling thing, right, is that I do feel like it makes it visually shorter. Like, it makes the space more claustrophobic because you can see where it ends. So let me think how I can work with that to avoid that. But maybe it can't work as a ceiling, unfortunately. If the game could go higher, then that's fine, but we're limited with space. You have no patience for building all of you. I have no patience for create a sim and all of that, so like it balances out in the end. Okay, I'm still on this. Like, what do we have any preferences between? Okay, I'm looking mainly at the walls, right? So not the orange one on the ceiling, but between the green side and the blue-pink side, do we have preferences? I am undecided, and it could go either way. For the blue and pink, I should add that like it can do the floating effect as well. So maybe if I do that a bit more, so 1, and then the pink as well can be 2. There we go. So that's so that is what the blue and pink can look like. So, what do we think? I'll just like also sit and look at it while I'm thinking about it. Because again, I like that the green looks like a wavy effect. You know, it's like when a wave crashes onto land and then the water kind of like splashes over. But the blue and pink side still has that wave effect, but it's coming from like, it's almost like an artistic interpretation of it. So it's coming from the sides on like a sideway thing. So, Karina likes the blue and pink. I like the colors of blue and pink, so we'll definitely use that as our colors. And then the left side, the green will lift the roof. Oh, do you mean like the visually, the way the green is sitting will make the roof higher? Hold up, let me... I think it's also partly the way I've ended up scaling the blue-pink side. Let me make it so that it doesn't clip the roof. 0.8. Oh, okay, wait, no, 4. Uh-oh, wait, we're messing up. Cancel, scale, 4. 5. Okay, we'll do 5 for now because, oh my gosh. Tool is interesting sometimes. There we go. So that's what it looks like if it's not clipping against the ceiling. Oh, actually, at that size, it's quite cool as well. Okay, so updated view of what this looks like. I love the floating effect, actually, of both now. Like, both of them look kind of cool with that floating thing. And I can still rotate it further, so it doesn't have to look so upright. Like, so right now the blue and pink is very, like, vertical oriented because it's just straight lines, right? But if I rotate it, that might also look interesting. Tool is definitely a pro. It is. I'm so glad we have it, but yeah, it's definitely a clunky thing. And I'm so glad that I actually kind of still remember how to use it. I thought by not playing this game for years, we wouldn't know how to use it anymore, but... Okay, wait, let me just explore more. The green is kind of simple because it's just the way it is, right? But with the right side, I have different ways to try it out. And then, okay, change axis. 15? Too much. -5. Okay, and then rotate. Which way is this? I can't tell. The green side looks like crashing waves. It does, right? So maybe with layers. I'm gonna layer it some more with the green side. Since we're doing layers on this right side, the left side needs some layering to truly get the effect. 5. Another 5. Here we go. Okay, so now... it looks interesting. I don't know if I prefer it slanted. And then on the green side, if I... okay, now I need to remember how to duplicate. Shift Alt. Okay, there we go. Ooh, tool. And then change axis. This thing. Change axis. Change axis. Uh-oh. Rotate around center. There we go. Live alive. Oh, hello, Kanashi. Welcome in. Look, it's Karina. We found her. No, we are having this discussion again of like, how do you say live mode? And I had no idea how to actually illustrate my point, because if I were to just type live and live, it would look the same. So that's what we ended up doing. I should actually probably stop the poll now. Let's just stop it. So the winner is live, apparently. Thank you for all of you who voted. Okay, coming in with... Oh my gosh, do I have to use tool for like moving it now as well? That's annoying. Okay, my worry for tool is that we may not end up with like consistent sides. Down. Up. Oh my. Okay. There we go. So, ooh, actually, the layering of the green wave side is also quite cool. Yeah, I have no preference between the two. I feel like both are cool. Like, in fact, I'm gonna just screenshot this. Quite cool. I love the effect. I will say, on a small screen, like, because I'm looking at my preview of the stream right now, right? On a small screen, the blue and pink stand out more to me. But on the big screen, the green and silver is, like, interesting. I think the issue with that crashing waves thing is that the illusion is just not there from some angles. Like, it's not curvy enough. Hello, Riley KS Gaming. Good morning. Don't worry, this is not a fever dream. This is, in fact, a Eurovision nightmare. We're building a stage for concerts and performances, inspired by the recent conclusion of Eurovision. And don't worry, we've seen the cringy things already early in the stream, so you don't have to like watch that first thing in the morning either. Okay. I want to see what this looks like from the back. Okay, you know, we don't really need anything at the back. In fact, I would leave it to just plain lighting that I would keep. It would be this thing that I would potentially have as an added piece. So it's that like transparency effect. I'm not sure if I like it. Is this down in the basement? Oh no! So, this is actually the largest existing lot in Sims, just that we built a giant box, as you can see here, and then blacked it out. So, that's what the arena will look like once it's finished, but for building purposes, we have the... Like, I cut out the roof and everything, but it's at the moment we're testing something, so I need to visualize it in its final form. But it does look like the basement, doesn't it? And this is our Martin, who is helping us with sizing of the stage. See, again, it's the whole like on the side thing. A specific angle, the green and silver looks better, but every other angle I prefer blue and pink. So I think I'm going to go blue and pink. And we will think about whether orange stays, but green and silver was good. Thank you for offering like that as a potential thing. Okay, wait, I'm going to test one last thing before we commit to it. I'm going to rotate it a bit more. Just so that we can see whether or not maybe it's a rotation issue. 15. Okay, so... 5. There we go. Final test. Oh no, now that looks cool too. So, okay, the higher bits are definitely more like horizontal. Like these bits here are quite straight at this point. But it does give the whole waves effect more. Let me see what it looks like on the small screen. Had no idea you could do shoutouts on YouTube. Oh, it's actually the same, like, you know that Stream Elements, Streamlabs thing? It runs on YouTube as well. You can just choose which one you want to go with. Okay, on the small screen, it doesn't look curvy enough, so I'm still gonna do blue and pink, I think. If you're wanting a higher roof, could you go building down in the basement? You can. I did that once with that offshore mall thing. The problem is the camera doesn't like it. So it may look fine in build mode, but to take photos, it will cut off some of the stage. So I'm gonna leave it at 4 high, unfortunately. Okay, green and silver. Thank you for trying, but it wasn't meant to be. Okay, we're committing to blue and pink as like the effect. Now it's just a matter of how do we layer it. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. Because I don't want it to be too... Maybe even 2 is enough. No, 2 is too empty, I feel, actually. Okay, wait. Since we were on the subject of, you know, the ceiling stuff, I'm gonna move this for now. I'm gonna test that whole, you know, the box thing in the ceiling that Sweden did last year. So how do you like streaming on YouTube instead of Twitch? Do you like it more? Just curious. I definitely prefer YouTube. I don't know what it is about Twitch, but Twitch just feels very... It feels more relaxed here. Like, you know how when I stopped streaming, it was just because I felt so much pressure to be like, oh, I have to deal with like the affiliates and stuff and viewership and all of that. But for some reason, just on YouTube, it feels just like I'm doing it for fun. And maybe it's just a mindset thing of me that's like 3 years on, I can think of that. But overall, I prefer the vibe of streaming on YouTube. It feels actually easier to just collate everything into one channel as well, because my videos are on YouTube as well. So just like put everything here. And just the community, I've not seen or like had, again, touching wood, because it will happen at some point, but it's just as of now, I haven't had it. But I've not had to deal with like the spam and like, you know how on Twitch there's always random people being like, oh, buy followers, buy this. Thankfully, so far on YouTube, I don't see that happening as much, and I prefer that. So, and actually, a lot of the reason why I'm streaming to start with is because good old Rymanora here in chat, the one with the screwdriver thing, not the screwdriver, the wrench. Again, like we've known each other for years, and she started streaming on YouTube, and she was playing this game called Dinkum. And then, like, that's when I was just starting to get back into streams and stuff, and I just feel like I saw her enjoy streaming on here so much that it felt so much more like the space that I want to be in, if I were to come back to streaming. And with her encouragement, we came back. So, there we go. Hi, Shannon, welcome in. Welcome to a diamond-shaped oceanic nightmare. Because right now, I don't actually know how to use it. Okay, so, ooh. Wait, how does this work? So that's the ceiling, the actual ceiling. So that can go. And if I do foundations... No, we can't do foundations. I'm gonna do half walls. We are gonna do... This is a test, everyone. Because I don't know if this is gonna work. I saved it till we went live because I was curious as well. So I'm gonna draw half walls on this floating piece. And because you see how there's that like glowing wallpaper effect... If I go to, let's say, pink, and do this, oh, maybe it might work, everyone. And then I'm gonna hollow out this middle section. I think it's gonna work. Right. To cut out this. Please work. Okay, and then, with how Sweden did it, they actually placed the spotlight right in the middle. So if I apply a same concept and... Oh, please have a spotlight game. I don't think there's a spotlight. I know there's like floor spotlights, but I don't think there's a hanging one. Oh, we're just gonna have to use this. Oh no, it's actually hanging from the... We'll use this. With a slightly upsized thing. That works. How are you today? Oh my gosh, I had a little bit of a mistake happen while trying to buy steak at the grocery shop earlier. Basically, I ended up buying a $57 piece of steak by accident. Um, but other than that, it's going great. How are you doing, Shannon? Oh dear. We'll forever be grateful you started streaming because you get, yes, fully credit to you. It's only because, like, see, now you have a reason to be like, why did I do all this? It was because of that. Just to get me going again. Oh, how do I get this ceiling thing to work? Can I, like, everything? No. Insufficient funds? Motherload. Oh, because you live here now. Okay, that's fine. Motherload. Here we go. Sealing it, please. Oh, it's doing that thing. Okay, hold up. Oh, it works. I don't know what it's... Why is it typing? Oh. Whoops. Do you think you might do a hangout in Discord someday? Would be cozy to do some Jackbox or something and catch up. I think if enough people... Oh, actually. Does my Discord command still work? Because actually... What I ended up doing, Karina, is I started a new Discord, like, because you know how my previous Discord became the whole, like, mishmash of all my different accounts? So I started a new one just, like, for the gaming ones again. So I think if enough, like, once we have enough people, and I don't have that, like, social anxiety thing that caused me to buy $57 steak today, we can give it a go. Because I think that would be fun. Like, the few times we did it previously were fun. And like, it's nice to actually just spend... I've realized this now because some people started doing a, like... I've been sharing City Skylines with a lot of people, right? And then they started playing it. And I've just been watching a few of these people play. Some of them on Discord. And it's just so fun to just watch people, like, learn the game and everything. Oh, actually, okay, wait. So let me try it first. See if that works. If it doesn't work, then yes, Kanashi, feel free to like share it with Karina. And then we'll have Karina back. What fun! Does it work? I hope the link still works is the only thing I need to test. Black? There we go. Okay, so that's... Oh, it's that thing, like the ceiling can be seen again. Okay, I'm gonna remove that. But, as a concept, that diamond thing does work. I don't like how chunky it looks though, so I'm gonna actually reduce it down, I think. Oh no, oh no, 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 no! Not good. Wait. We'll have to do it manually, I think. I hate when this game does that. Like, it starts to destroy everything, thinking that, oh, it's part of this room. Oh, it says the link has expired. Okay. I will have to update that. Kanashi's, if you are sending it, then I won't do it like on stream now. So if you're able to do it and you can send it, that would be cool. If it doesn't work, then I'll do a link. Oh yes, I can do it as well. Sorry, I thought you went to like send your kid off or something. Okay, we shall see. Thank you. Thank you for sharing it. Okay, but there we go. So, there's that. And then, still here with our diamond-shaped diamonds. Here we go. Okay. And then the only thing, Karina, is once you're in... Oh, no. Please don't do this. Once you're in, you just have to, like, do the thumbs up for the rules. And then you'll be fine. Oh no, how do I deal with this? Okay, wait, I have an idea. If I do that, it was this thing. You have to place a floor down on the entire surface and then it doesn't cut holes in your ceiling. Right? We can still Sims, I think. Like this. Hopefully that works. There we go. Okay, cool, it works. And then we shall... This is so finicky. Like, credit to everyone who is here and actually willing to watch this. Oh, is there like a... There's a glowing fence, right? There's this... Is this a glowing fence? Are you glowing? Illusion of fence. Something glows. I can't remember if it's a fence. Oh no, it might be a fence that has glass. So maybe not. Although that effect might be cool. It's like a hanging kind of light thing. No, that doesn't glow. I feel like something did glow. This thing? No, that doesn't glow either. Does anyone know if something glows in this illuminated fence? Oh, you know what? Oh no, but it's not a wall. If that was a full height thing, that could have been a cool effect. It worked? Okay, cool. Welcome, Karina. Welcome back. Welcome back into the little space. So I will say, on most days, nowadays, we don't play Sims anymore. So it's more like Dinkum, Minecraft, and City Skylines. But hopefully that's still something that's interesting. Like, I just started a new save for Dinkum. Dinkum's like Animal Crossing, but Australian. So we started a new island called Tim Tamton. And we're gonna be exploring that. But thank you for joining, we appreciate it. And thank you to Kanashi. Okay. But, there we go, that's what the the diamond looks like after how many minutes of finicking? Hello Missy, welcome in. By the way, if I ever miss anyone when you're coming in and saying hi, please just like, tell me. And I will say hi again. It's never intended to like ignore everyone. Anyone, I should say. Okay. And... oh, you know what we could try as a ceiling? I'm gonna try... this is gonna be really silly. But I'm just curious what that looks like. So if we rotate this... change axis... minus 90. Oh my gosh, the one time I needed to rotate the other way. Here we go, and then we elevate it by 3. It's gonna look so stupid. 2. You can't even see it. It's not actually terrible, but... okay. Have you saved recently? I don't think it was that recent, so let's just save, just in case. Can we get a replay on that pronunciation? Yes, you can. If you go back into the VOD, you can just like pull back. That's another good thing about YouTube over Twitch, is that your content stays. Like, you can go back to 6 months ago and my stream's still there. Which is what I do like. I didn't like that Twitch always removed it. So, you join if you feel like the content is vibing. Otherwise, you also just like the opportunity. Wow, what was that? To write with you again. Yes, so now there's the Discord. You've always, like, feel free. You can always just chat with me on Instagram as well. That's where we've been doing it. So, all of the usual things. It's not terrible. It's just that you can't see it. Oh, you know what? Because this is black on black, this could be like a... just testing whether this works. And this... there we go. So it's too subtle when you have that. Grey might be more convincing, but the thing is, again, it's behind everything else, so does it really matter? Thank you, Shannon. You're not slacking, right? You have real life to deal with. And thank you, Karina, I appreciate that. Again, the whole, like... the fact that you and Kadashi were there for all of the time that I was streaming on Twitch, it's still something that I have immense gratitude for. Because it's like, why would you why would you do that? There's other people to see, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Okay, I do feel right now, I know we just saved, but I'm gonna save again. There's too much going on. There's too many elements. I would keep it to just a few elements. Because right now, there's too much. So... Hi, Gigi. Welcome in. Good evening. Welcome to Simmervision. Except, the contest can only run when the stage is built. And right now, the stage is going slowly. Oh, dearie me. Is the wall too short? Maybe that's what's giving me the whole... okay, wait, I want to refer to... let's go back to... sorry, no music again. let's go back to here. I'm gonna look again at the 2025 stage. Okay, that's Nemo. That was last year's winner. So much of the emphasis of this year's stage was that giant frame thing. Because if not, the ceiling. Okay. When you're done singing Nemo. Oh, okay. I know what actually helped with their effect is that they had this row of lights on top of their screen. Okay, hold up. So this bit I can see. That's the giant frame that's in front of the... Okay, so we see this. It's a bit hard to see right now, but this is actually much closer to the audience. This is the B stage, meaning it's the secondary stage that you walk out towards to be closer to the audience. But the main stage is actually this bit at the back. So then there's a giant screen there. Okay, if you do some drums, there we go. Can we see that? That's the actual display that they're using. It's actually not very tall. So, we have to see this. Okay, then we need to see the effect. Like when the lights start going. It's quite hard to tell because it's dark. Okay, no. Hold up. You hope it's a big stage. I'm trying to make it colorful. Right now it's not colorful enough. But it will be eventually. That's the test to see for 5 years. Look at I love the color scheme of this year's, like, look at this. It's such like a modern interpretation of the mountains. Okay, because... Oh, okay, when you go... They did very well in disguising the display because they did it all in dark colors. So you can't tell that the display ends like here. And then the way the mountains works very well with that. We don't have that luxury, I think, when it comes to... like our... Hold on, let me... Now the Sims one looks just terrible. Let me just temporarily reduce the size of this. Okay, so there we go. For comparison. Okay, we just have to remember that this is Sims. So it's like the graphics are obviously not going to be the same. But we see the general idea is that they've got that giant arc in front, which we don't have. But my blue stage is the B stage. So then we have the things at the back, and they do a much better job at disguising it. I think the lighting plays as well. Like, I haven't added lights to make the colors in the background, right? Which would help with the harshness of my screen right now. Okay, sorry, I realize it's very small on mobile, so if you're watching this on a phone, sorry. But okay. Is there any... Maybe I shouldn't be using that method I've always used, which is that glowing wall. That's tricky, because that's the only one that gives light. But this is where something like a different glass element or thing can come in. So if I maybe just use 2 of these. Thank you, GG. We appreciate that. But Rai sees the vision. Okay, that's good. Okay, maybe if I start playing with lights, let's do studio lights. There was always one. Oh, you know what I haven't shown from this era of like making sim stuff? So, as part of the series, I always get confused by this. As part of the stuff I used to do on YouTube, there was this game show I used to do once called Don't Feed the Cow Plant, which was, the idea is I was experimenting with what can we do in Sims that would create a convincing game show, because money doesn't work in Sims. Like, there's no stakes to fake money. So I came up with the idea of the contestants are literally not fighting, but like they're playing the game to avoid being killed by cow plants. So hold up, and there's a Rhymenor episode here. Let's look for it. It was the first ever one, and actually the production value of it wasn't as good. But it will work nonetheless. Let me find it. Let's go here. Let's go to my here. Let me open this and like make it full screen. So order, transform, fit to screen. Okay. So yeah, so this was like another stage that I did. Look at me using the spa day lights everywhere. Oh my gosh, this was like pilot episode worthy.
Welcome to Don't Feed the Cowplant, the game show where contestants answer a series of questions in a bid to avoid getting eaten by a cowplant.
Okay, wait, let's just let Rai do the talking.
Two of these have cowplant
No, stop,
strikes you
stop
get
talking.
Good.
There we go, there we go. Let's listen. Let's listen.
Hello. Excited to be here?
I'm good. Good, thanks.
I'm good. What? Good, thanks.
Well, I can't tell.
Okay, so it was a quiz show. So basically, there are like 2 different rounds, and then the number of questions you get correctly or wrongly determine how many of these boxes you have to open. And 5 of these, like of the 5, 2 of them have cow plants. And if you know how The Sims works, if you get eaten by a cow plant twice, you die. So it's like a game of luck plus quizzing. So let's see what the first question was.
The question is, which is older, Coca-Cola or Pepsi?
Yeah, this is the question.
I'm gonna go with Coca-Cola.
Final answer?
Yep.
So you chose Coca-Cola as the answer to which
sounded like
is
a
older,
robot
and
in
that
this
answer
episode.
is
Like the script was so repetitive.
correct. Coca-Cola was first sold in 1886. Pepsi was 1898. Well done.
Look at that.
Look at that. Oh my gosh. And I should say, like, I say script in terms of when I do the voice recording of my lines again, I tend to like redo it. But the actual game is played with the person over Discord. So it's like all of the actual results and stuff is based on the game. Okay, so she didn't actually. Oh wait, now should we spoil it? It's fine. If you want to know what happens in that episode, feel free to like just see it on my channel. But the idea is at the end, you will choose like based on how many strikes you have, how many boxes you open. We had quite a few people die, is what I will say. So, I showed that because that's actually where I used a lot of the spotlights and the lighting of the spa day things. In fact, okay, if I show the newer one, so this was, I redid the studio with the second season, this one. Okay, so there was like a
Tis a
whole intro and
dexterity,
stuff. Oh my gosh. Let
Will-
me jump to, oh, you can't see it yet. There we go. So this one was bigger.
Welcome,
and
Amber,
I
to the
used,
show.
oh, sorry.
No, I'm really sorry, but we're
Let
starting
me
this
pause. I used the lights to like kind of soften the back of this area. So there are actually 2 spotlights that are hitting the wall instead of facing this direction. And then if we change to blue, oh, I didn't change the colors, I think, for this season. Yeah, okay, I didn't change it. But the idea is that it helps give a bit of depth to the black area. Do you say red when you get the wrong one? She didn't reach that point of her life yet. She was not swearing. She was very polite. Oh, actually, wait, let me see. Was there one that you got wrong? Let's see what you said.
And or PlayStation 4, which was released first,
Oh my God,
PlayStation
that sounds
4
so like
or Xbox One.
Ooh, the Xbox One?
Is that your final answer?
No. Yes. 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 Okay.
Oh, nearly out of time there.
I sound so
So you
dead.
chose Xbox One as the answer to which was released first, and that answer is incorrect. The Xbox One was released on.
She said "oh poop," which if I did it again, you'll hear swearing. There will be ranting. There will be so much more than that. Like her reactions were very mild back then. But yeah, so we saw, like, you see the idea of the lights and stuff. I don't think it's as easy to pull off in a space this huge, is my issue. But let's try. Oh, poop. Indeed. Oh, dear. There's so many things from that era of, like, making videos that now I look back on and I'm like, wow, okay, why did we do that? But at the same time, I love that I can go back to it and see it, you know? Okay, I just need to test whether with the whole... Oh, I think it's also... Oh, what's happening here? Where did it go? Where? It's so high up. It's still going up. What's happening? It's still going up. It's like the airship when it actually leaves you abandoned with Fletch. It's okay, it's gone. We've lost it. Let's try again. What was that? Deary me. What I was trying to do... What I was trying to do is turn this so that I can hit it against the wall. And then raise it up. Okay, it does work. If I tool this, elevate by 1. Does it affect... Okay, it does layer the light, which is good. Oh, this is gonna be so finicky to do. So which light is this? Let's do red for this one. Okay, so that's not the red light. This is the green light. Right, so the red light cannot be seen at the moment. Oh, because we made it like move. Right, so you see this, once we can have some of this happening, and you add enough of it, it does give more dimension to a space. So even just like that, I feel does help. Okay, are we committing to blue and pink as like a color scheme? Maybe we should do some graphics, like some graphic work here to visualize what is the graphics style that we're going for, because a lot of why the Eurovision one works so well is because they've integrated it well with the graphics. This is literally going into like non-gaming territory at this point. We're literally going to open Canva if we do this. But because once I can see that, then I will have an idea of when I edit this white bit in editing, like in photo editing, what the screen will look like relative to the elements here. I'm also wondering, can you be brighter? Because you're just too dark for my liking. Did I... Okay, so that's... Oh my gosh. Brighter, please. Although it's also because I made it too not saturated. There. See, it's like, based on what Gigi has said, not gay enough. It's not colorful enough. This one. Which one was the other one? This one. Oh, are you both like already bright? Uh-oh. We had it like quite vibrant before. I don't remember what I did to make it vibrant. Is that the most colorful? Oh, okay. No, I see. We were like way too low. Okay, that's fine then. Then if I bring in another one, that should make it even brighter. Yes, that's how we do it. See? That's so much better. Okay, yeah, that brings up the dimension. And then I'm gonna add another one. Right? This one's because I don't want the color to be that, like, not like saturated, but I want to give it the ability to layer a bit. Oh, stop. Oh my gosh, tool. Sorry, we're using this mod that lets me actually fine-tune the placement of things, but it's quite annoying to work with. Which I fully don't blame the person who created it, it's just they have to work within the limits of this game. Okay, and then that's the main color that can be adjusted. So this one is the one that gives dimension, hopefully? Not enough dimension. Let's see. I wanted to gradient a bit. It's my thinking. Like, I want it to look like fish scales. So that's a start, but we need it to be more vibrant than that. So, did you see this year's final? So what I do nowadays, for my Eurovision viewing pleasure is that I will only watch the actual performances at Eurovision itself. So the semi-finals and the final. What I do for the final is the night before, I will send a link of the stream to my phone. Because it's at like 3 AM for me. I'm not going to stay up. I stayed up once, I regretted it. And so the first thing when I wake up, so I don't avoid spoilers, I just click on that link and it brings me straight to the stream. and then I skim through the starting with the flag parade so I can see how it's all like set up. The performances that I know that I want to watch, so I'll like watch those few. And by that point, I've seen at least all of the semi-final performances, so I would have a rough sense. And then I skip to the voting. And the good thing about doing that is that I can skip past the voting when it gets a bit too boring. So I'll just like skip 20 seconds to the next person announcing 12 points goes to this, and then da-da-da-da-da, and then that's me done for the year. Like, I put down my Eurovision things and go back to listening to the past songs. So this year, I loved the entire staging of it. I think that was very well done. I actually quite liked the host, the younger host. What's her name? I don't remember her name, but she was wearing fish scales one of the semi-finals. She was great. And I still really enjoyed like those three performances I sent in Discord. So Denmark, Switzerland, and like Austria. I can see why it won in terms of it's very dramatic. Like, I don't think I would listen to it as an actual regular song, but it was staged very well. The ending of it was very like, wow, you know, if you're gonna see that. And so, yeah, overall, I did enjoy this year more than last year. I felt last year was a bit like, I don't know, it didn't stand out to me even though we had Petra hosting. So she was like the bright spot last year, but the rest of it for me was very like, it was just a Eurovision year to me. Hi Granny, welcome in, good evening. Sorry, talking about Eurovision again while we build a Eurovision stage. This light's not doing anything. Like this extra light I'm now adding. Have I gone too high? Oh, okay, no, we've gone too high. That explains it. Okay, you usually watch the UK version. Oh, yes, the UK. Graham Norton commentating is lovely. And then the one year he did the results. Very funny. How do you get access to the UK one, GG? Like, do you do it through the, like, BBC? Or is there a way you can see it? Because the one I get has no commentary, it's just the one on YouTube. Okay, I think maybe another reason why it's not looking any different is that I've not changed the color of it. Oh no, it's just not in the right placement, I guess. It's fine, we'll work with that for now. Okay. Greenie is fine. Thank you, Greenie. Greenie does grains. Oh my gosh, Granny, I noticed your break music for the first time today when I was looking, and I did not realize that you customized that to also say like, Granny's having a break, she will be right back. Oh, VBN. Okay, smart. Right, I think... Sorry, I know this is a gaming channel, but the whole point of this is like, it's just a creative endeavor. I need graphical, like, elements to work with. So we're gonna jump into Canva, like, briefly. And while we do this, let me play some music. Some music that I can actually play on stream, that might be good. Hold up. Oh, I could do something funny right now, but I need to... Okay, let's just switch accounts, that's fine. Marginally better than Grabby? Grabby? that would not be a good one. Okay, hold up. So, music choices are here. And then we've got... Where is it? Not this. Okay. While I load up Canva. Oh, but it won't play because it's like not desktop audio. Okay. Hold up. When we switch over, it will play. Canva. Let's just start a new... how does one use Canva? Let's just start an Instagram post. That works. And then... Okay. Switch over here. This one. There we go.
It's hiding! It knows!
Okay, so then I
Look at
need
it
to just
hide.
change this.
Right, grab it.
Elements.
What? It's hiding! It
diamond.
knows! Look at it hide! Right, grab it.
Let me know if the music's okay. I think it
It's
works
hiding!
for what we're going for.
It knows! Look at it hide! Right, grab it. What? It's hiding!
Gary does James.
Look at it hide.
How appropriate.
Grab it. What?
Okay, I think no, we can't keep doing that. It's too much. Even for someone who has 10 streams of Rye at the same time, it's too much. Elements, diamonds, photos, graphics. That's quite cool, this, like, effect. See more like this. Oh, I like this kind of, like, hologram-looking thing. Okay. So fish scales... I would go... Oh, we can customize it as well. So I would go like maybe for a darker blue than this. So a dark... Oh, but the dark blues aren't very nice. Okay. So, sort of this vibe, but darker. Oh, okay. I don't know what I just did, but that works too. I guess. See, more like... like that kind of effect. Because in the studio, that makes the colors pop more than what we are currently doing. Diamonds. Oh, that's kind of cool. Like these kind of soft effects. If there's something that looks more like a diamond. What's this? Oh, it's like a giant bubble. You know, that would make sense given that it's like oceans, right? We're going for ocean theme. This is what you're doing to us, Benny. This is what's happened because of your effect. So I don't... Oh, wait, that's wrong. Let's say we have this. I don't know where this bubble's gonna fit in, so we'll put it at the side for now. Eurovision always has something with a heart, so we'll work with that. And if we like layer it, oh, it doesn't actually show enough. Oh, actually, maybe that works. Let's do... That's kind of cool. Wait. And I know their font is like Gotham or something. Need to remember it. There's a very specific font that is used by... Oh, we have it? Can I use it? Does it look like it? I think it does look like it. We'll have to check. Hold up. Lines, letter spacing. Where's Eurovision? Eurovision's here. And then they have a logo somewhere. After the flag ceremony. Okay. Oh wait, no. It's after Nemo performs, I think. Is it here? Oh wait, no, the Eurovision word itself has its own, like, font. I remember that now. Are you gonna play? Oh no, I think it's, like, way before that. There's a cinematic bit that they do at the start. It's not. Oh, I don't remember where they do it. I guess here. I don't know. Let's just click on their channel. Right. It's... Oh, no. Okay, the Simmervision... the Eurovision logo is its own, like, font, which I don't have anymore. I used to have it. And then it's underneath these things that uses Gotham, and not this thick. It's like that. So if I did song contest, that should look the same. I hope. Let me just like... There are better ways to do this. I'm just in a rush. Does that look like the same font? Yeah, I would say that's the same font. And then like a thinner version could be Basel 2020. Yeah, this is the same font. Like, or at least close enough that I'm satisfied that it'll give off the same effect. Okay, so we can have... I'll figure out... I'll have to find the actual Eurovision. Do you think we will have it? What was that? Euro script. Nah, that doesn't work. Handwriting. Let's just do that for now. We'll come up with some temporary... What's this? that does not look the same, but we will use it. And then, okay, I mean, it's not terrible. If I squeeze it a bit, oh no, because of the cursive bit, I can't actually. It looks a bit Disney-esque in terms of the font choice. Simmer Vision, can I use gradients on this thing? I can't. Oh, I'm gonna have to just use white, I think. Close enough, just so we know for now. Okay, where are we going for 2025? Choose like those of you who play Sims, choose something. Anything. But yeah, so there's that vibe, right? And so, whatever graphic thing we end up with here, I want to apply it to our stage. And then I'll green screen it to the center. Breaking Windenburg. Okay, we shall go to Windenburg. Windenburg. And then how do they apply their slogan these days? Oh, actually, it would be so much easier if we could just play the songs. Because then I can just like leave stuff running without worrying like, oh, is it muted? Is it this? Is it that? I need to see how they apply the slogan here, event. Let's see. Oh, okay, all this is just like fancy. Oh, they don't even use it. It's just like, here's the logo, have fun. Yeah, they don't use it. Okay, what are we uniting? Like, what's our slogan? Because, okay, the theme is oceans, the theme is wind. Exhale gas. I don't know, like something about wind. Breaking Windenburg. Breeze. The fresh breeze. Fresh breezes. How about that? Hold on, let me duplicate this so that we can move the logo. And then, let me use like a fancier line spacing, letter spacing. Right, and then let me... I don't have a way to gradient this font, do I? I have to use one of these tools. I'm still holding a grudge about Eurovision 1993. Oh, what happened? I only started watching Eurovision... Oh, I remember why I started now, but I only started in 2018 properly. I started watching Eurovision because I was watching the X Factor, the UK one, and there was this contestant from Finland called Sara Aalto, who came as a runner-up in one of the seasons. And then 2 years later, she was announced as the Eurovision representative. So I started watching because of that. And then when I watched the X Factor Australia, one of the winners, Dami Im, was also like a representative for Australia. And so those were like the things that got me into watching Eurovision. Oh, it doesn't work. Okay. I could be doing this in a better like software, but I'm just... Canva is so convenient. Like if you've not used it, there are some things that you have to pay for, but when you, like, if you choose to, it's actually very like convenient to have. Does this work? Oh, I can't like preview it. This is actually just a... Oh, that's annoying. United by simoleons. My favorite loss after Malta after over. Oh, this is like the whole thing about the competition side of the game, right? Is that, oh dear, every time you want to go for someone... What did I do? Bergamasco. Okay. Fresh winds. What? Ahos. Wait, Ahos is... Oh. From Finland. Fresh... What do we do? Breeze? I love this font though. It's actually quite cool. I'm just gonna do United by Music first, so that I have something to work with, because I'm not sure. United by can be one word. And... Oh, I have to do this manually. That's not fun. We'll just edit first. United by... Oh, it's not gonna actually sit nicely with this. Oh, the small font is actually quite nice as well. Oh, can I only do one? That's annoying. United by music. Something something. The color doesn't work, but we will go with it. That's fine. Does that work better? No, the middle's the problem now. It's just for visualization. We'll work. we will be fine. Okay, so with this one, I will. Do we have something that's more like this, but diamond shaped? Can I elements? Diamond holographic? Question mark? Is that how we would describe it? Okay, yes, we've got some diamond stuff. A bit too diamondy for my liking though. Oh, this is nice. Oh, okay, wait, let's use that. And then, sadly time for bit. No worries, Gigi, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for embracing the Eurovision side of things. What's this? Ooh, whatever this is. I never use elements like this, so this is kind of fun to explore. Okay, bring to front. I like this, but I don't think it works for what we're going for. Let me just keep it somewhere. Okay, unless this is a whole splashed back thing. Oh, this can go behind. Oh, there's so many layers. What's happening here? Okay, and then... where was that? We have this thing, right? So, just for now, just so that I know what we're doing, we'll do this. We'll do... let me just borrow one of the hearts, please. It's kind of funny that it's sort of working as a design. It's still very bright. I might have to adjust it for the actual stage. Oh my gosh, can we move things forward, please? Thank you. There. That's the idea of it. You have like a logo underneath. What's this? What is that? It's like a giant donut. United by donuts. If it was the Simpson vision, that's hard to say. If Homer Simpson was running a song contest, it would be that. Okay, if I scale this up, turn it around. I don't know what we're doing, by the way. Like, we were supposed to be building a stage, and this is what's happening. So, if we're here for games, I'm sorry. But I just get distracted and want to... like, I feel like it helps with what we're trying to do. So... oh, you are in front of it. Okay, that's weird. Okay, I don't hate it, but... like, that sort of vibe, but darker. I feel like... actually, you know what? Now that I look at our scales, you know, the side scales, our color... oh, can I... is there a way I can... like... okay, we're focusing on the second slide with the United by Music one. We can get this color quite close to that, I think. If I get one more... there's a much better way to do this, I know, but again, temporary computer. If I get some of that green... oh, this one's... no, okay, so this one needs to say as... oh no, I don't remember what I made it earlier. So that can be purple. This one... oh no, it's gone. Undo. Undo is also one of those other Eurovision songs that I quite enjoyed. It was from 2014 by Sweden. Okay, and then... like a... oh my gosh. Do you have the paid version? Yes, I do have the paid version. Because I need it for work. It's quite convenient. But I do feel like the free version's more than enough if you're doing this for, like, using it for fun. It's more than enough. It's just that you can't use some of the elements, but for most of what you need to do, definitely useful. Because I will say that the paid version is quite expensive. It's way cheaper than Adobe, but still expensive. What I feel is it has over Adobe and stuff is that it comes with all of those almost sort of like clip art things, you know? So that's useful. Because the elements is sometimes what's very hard to create on your own. And when you have that... Oh, actually, wait, why are we just trying to squeeze everything onto one? We have like other panels to work with. Orange. So bright orange. Okay, so once we have some of these, right, and then, should I put one more panel? Let's try. Uh-oh. There. Off you go. I don't know how to use you. What have I done? We're just gonna do it again. It's fine. So, scale up. Like that. Ooh. Oh, actually, that third panel does help. Makes it look interesting. Okay. And... where does the light need to go to make this thing light up? Granny uses Canva as well, the free version? Oh wait, so for your thumbnails. Yes! It's very useful. See, one of the hesitations I had when I moved to YouTube was the whole like, oh no, I don't know how to deal with thumbnails, because for Twitch, you don't have to do thumbnails. And then, like, I tried Canva because if I were to use Photoshop and stuff for my thumbnails, it would look all the same. There wouldn't be any extra elements. But I find Canvas very useful for quick turnaround stuff like thumbnails. Yeah, so I've really valued having that when it comes to doing thumbnails now. And the only thing I will say, it's a bit annoying that it's like scrolling up and down, whereas in Photoshop it's like a whole whiteboard for you to work with. Okay. Mint. And what other colors do we have? There's like a pinkish color that if I can find a way to squeeze in, I would like to have. The issue is, this panel is not hitting lights the same way as the other ones. I don't know where it's ending up. See, it's like, it's not doing anything. Higher? Can we... can we please do something when it comes to adjusting lights? It is that height, but okay, you know what? It's fine. We'll just put it there, and then we'll see if it does anything. If I turn you into pink, see, it doesn't do anything. Why? Digital marker. What is digital marker? What's very about thumbnails? I've not been happy with a lot of my recent ones. Like, ever since I changed, if you noticed, I changed my thumbnail a bit to have that, like, line underneath and colors for stuff. I prefer my old ones, but I'm also giving myself time to be like, oh, just try it out first. You may... Ooh, hold up, we've got gradients. Okay, more saturation. Where can we sit that would make it more saturated? It's a very fine, like... Here we go. Okay, that will have to do. It's not very pink. Oh, what has... There was a bit... Okay, here. There, we've got, like, pink and green. Oh, that works! Okay, so I realized that half of the screen was, like, blocked off, but hopefully you see it now. We have that relative to the color on the page 2, the Canva. And if I switch off the Canva now, so now that we have a rough vibe of it, I'm gonna switch it off. Sorry, wait, where are we? Okay, for the sake of visualizing, this is quite like contrasty. Oh, The white, the pink is very contrasty, so I'm going to switch it to white for now. There we go. Ceiling? Ceiling. How do I change the ceiling? Am I just at the wrong height? Oh my gosh, this game! We can't actually blame the game though, because honestly, I'm using it in a way that it's not supposed to be. So, how do I change this? Help! We've messed up. Can you change, please? Oh, marketer. Okay, I was like, what marker? Or, like, it could have been that you were implying that I do it as fluently as just drawing with a marker. Okay, well, other than that pink, let's just ignore that. I like that backdrop so far. This side is looking lovely. The question is, how do we replicate it on the other side? Because I need to actually place this down manually. So good luck, let's see if this works. Slide left was what we used for the right side, which is very confusing. But if I find the other one, where is it? Oh, here's one for Gigi. She'll just like make it rainbow and gay. This will be the 2026 edition, I think. We just put a giant one here. And it's not lit up, unfortunately, but, you know, it works. I don't even know if it can be lit up. I think it's too big. Will you be lit up? No, I think it's actually too big. Oh, no, no, no. It's lighting. It's lighting. There we go. Welcome. There, perfect. Try selecting by room instead of tile. Okay, let's try again. Take 2. With that in the background, just why not? It's not working. It's not working either. I think I'll have to just... Oh my gosh. We have to just get rid of it, I think. And then, like, put it back. So when we're ready... When we're ready, we will also goodbye, Pride Flag. It was nice knowing you. Oh, Sims. Recycled memories. Let's do eyedropper. That's easier, right? It's easier, but I don't see it. Oh, here. Okay, slide right. Okay, so... I'm gonna estimate that it's roughly this size. And... kind of like that. So I hope that is balanced. Right, so we have our first signs of... like what the balanced stage looks like. It looks too close. Wait. Because it went all the way to the corner here. And you could see a bit of it. Like that. Okay. That's... Oh, and we have to raise it. Ooh, this is the part that I always hate when it comes to building something like this with the way Sims works. Is that... you... cannot. Please don't snap onto the wall, please. You have to like replicate it on both sides. Let's hope that's enough. Oh, it's a bit off. Okay. Wait, let's just tool this. Oh, and the game has stopped playing music again. Why? We've had a musicless stream for so much of today. I do apologize. Unfortunately, the way this game works is that music is annoying. But we have progressed a lot from when I didn't even listen to the Sims music in like on stream. Elevate by 1? I think should be enough. Okay, I think that is balanced. Nope, still too low. Another 1, please. 1. I mean, okay, it doesn't have to be exactly balanced, because there were some years where the stage is kind of like asymmetrical. I think that will do. That's the backdrop first and foremost. I'm gonna move this thing away. Das Mesh. And let's let music play again, thank you. My gosh. Ooh, what was happening here? Hold up. Turn. That sounded like the same chords as like Where Your Mama Gone. Far, far away. That one. Do we know that song? It's a very old song. I only know it because, again, there was like an audition on X Factor where they did it. Yeah, it's literally just like repeating that now. Is it actually that song? It's the same notes. Sounded exactly like it. Okay, so that's now balanced. I do like the green gradient on the left more. Like, it's more natural. Okay, and then we, like, look around. We're definitely working with size constraints in Sims. Like, the stage does not look as big. That's for sure. Oh my gosh, okay, wait. Let me just test the... I forgot that we have the option to do this. James Bendon, if you're listening, the photo mode that I'm referring to is something like this, where we can actually use just, like, free moving. It can even program it to do that. If you're able to code that, we will be eternally grateful. Thank you. Tune in next time when we play Dinkum, when, I find that my game is deleted and I've been banned from ever playing. Okay, now, number 2. I should have kept, like, a note of what size I made everything. I do not remember. Side right. 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. Let's hope that's okay. So I just have to rotate it. It does look like it's mostly there. You know what, in fact, I might lower this orange one by a bit. I'm gonna mess up my lights. Oh, wrong. -2. My lights will get messed up because of it. Oh, it's turned pink though. That's actually quite nice. I want it to almost be cascading upwards. This doesn't give the effect I was hoping for either. -1. That did nothing. I wonder how this will be used in staging. Like, if this was an actual stage and you're trying to design a performance around it, how would the lights work? We will have to test that, I think. Okay, but meanwhile, now that this side's kind of mostly done, I'm gonna light up this panel, please. Here we go. Okay. Brighter, please. There. And where's the other one? The third light can go here. Now, so that creates that effect. Oh, it's actually all very high relative to the... Okay, it's fine because the stage will be raised eventually. So I'm not too worried about that. And then, here we go, third panel. It's actually not going as terribly as I was expecting in terms of the, like the finicking of stuff. Is that 6? Let's hope it's this. Oh, it's actually one smaller. Like this. Interesting. And then we'll rotate this by... I don't remember how I did it. Does anyone else remember? Rotate by 5? Okay, it kind of is like that. Minus 10. And then... What were you? Minus 10. There we go. Granny's going to sleep. Good night, Granny. I don't know if this will be done by today's stream. I think this is going to be like a long-term thing. Okay, no, it does work. We're kind of... It's sort of there. But thank you. We'll see you... I think you said you weren't going to be streaming for the next few days, right? So see you whenever you're next streaming. Let's just check. You will be on Saturday. We'll see you then. Ooh, it looks cool on my phone. I just took a look at it. Okay. We're gonna save again. Again, my issue is that... And this was a problem I had with the 2020 stage I did, is that right now it's too dark. Everything is just bleh. So... Something we will have to fix eventually. Okay, so now then I can actually like adjust colors. So it was orange. Oh, that's the... What do we have on this side? Okay, pink. So it won't be exactly the same, like it could be taking turns, if you will. Green, pink, orange. You know what? Orange is gonna go in the front for this side. And blue. Oh, the blue is like really, really taking up most of that. Oh, that's nice. Okay. So we've got colors. It's an interesting backdrop. I don't know if we want to have light strips or anything behind it. Will that complicate things? I'm going to try. And see if... Oh. Will that become too much? Oh, wrong way. Yeah, no, that doesn't work. It's fine. Oh no, it's doing stuff. Hold up. No. Redo. Okay. Didn't realize I was in the wrong thingy. Light strip. This thing. I'm very happy that it's playing all of the old Sims 4 music. I loved the first few songs that it came out with, and then every other song that they added with the expansion packs became a bit like, especially whatever that Strangerville one was. Okay, so we have that, and then just because it's all white at the moment, oh, I can't. Okay. So pink, like a light pink, an orange, a blue. I think this one will become too gaudy. So if we lower the brightness, that might help. Oh, it does make it a lot more saturated, is what I'll say. I actually think this is even worse. Like, the gaudiness of it gets just a lot worse when you do it like this. Green, dark. Okay. I feel like that's too much going on. Also because it's very solid, it's like harsh rectangular light. So it doesn't look like it's kind of... Oh, hold up. It doesn't look like soft gradient stuff. Also, I've been using the wrong key. Oh no, our household inventory right now. Okay, it's not that bad, but I keep using backspace now instead of delete because that's what like Mac uses, and I do use that for work now. So a bit too much. Yes, I think so too. So, oh, it's gonna be that spotlight thing again, I guess, or this thing. What's it called? So I have to hide some of these behind to create my lights hitting the wall situation. Right, that's better. So now I just need to give it color. Is that all we had? No, there was this too. Okay, pink. There you go. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Okay, this is working. That's giving it more of the... I'll have to be careful with placement because we can see, if we zoom in there, like we can see it. So I have to adjust that. But if we do enough of this, it will work. The ceiling will need kind of spotlights in inverted commas in terms of you want to see some circle things that look like they're actual lights that exist. Or what we can try is okay, this is gonna be very annoying if I decide to use it as a concept, but if we rotate this 90 degrees, elevate it by 10, more apparently 5, scale it by 5. Oh, those are too big. Oh, actually, uh-oh. Rotate this way by 90. Oh, it's... now it's too high, so it's getting eaten by the wall. By the ceiling, sorry. So, -1. And we move it... Oh my gosh, it's... I hate this part about Tool is that it keeps lowering your stuff. Just because you're trying to adjust it. Rotate 5. Rotate another 5. Okay. Oh, actually, that's pointing upwards. So -90, -180. 180? How does math work? There we go. Yeah, that's good. That's like a soft light. And then we will... Oh, actually, this isn't the longest one, right? I need to check. What are you? You are a strip away the darkness. You are the light fantastic. Oh, I used the shortest one, really? Okay, wait, let's try that concept again. Welcome back, Azzy. We've done a backdrop so far. The colors are looking good, and for graphical reasons, we were testing out what our graphics would look like on the screen. So I think the second page is like a good starting point. So eventually when I green screen it... Oh, something happened here. Eventually when I green screen it, like that's the vibe I'm hoping we can have with that. So our colors right now are very soft in-game. So it might be a photo editing situation. But yes, overall, I'm actually quite enjoying... This is a good way to get back into Sims. I think after this is done, we won't be playing it again, but just in general. Good night, Sam. Thank you for dropping by today. Have a good sleep. Oh, that is ginormous. Elevate by 9. And then, what was it? Rotate by like -10? I don't remember. Oh, wait, wrong. Rotate this way by -10. Ah, okay, yes, it's this way. So, -10 plus -30, so it's -45. Then elevate by... Oh my gosh, I hate this part about streaming like Sims building with tool is that you spend half the stream being like, okay, now 5 this, -2 that, rotate this. Your entire commentary just becomes like, it's almost like you're commentating over someone taking a math exam. Like, okay, so he's using 5, will he use the 5 to divide by 2? Oh, 2 is in the way, blah 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 blah. It's like, it's so weird. That light is too flat if I'm gonna do that as a thing. We can't use that. Sorry. As much as we tried, it doesn't work. I will have to stick with just standard. Oh no! How do I unlock that? Better built by ignore unlocks? Entitlement? Something something? Did that work? I think it worked. Wherever it is, I'm sure it worked. Somewhere. Let's expand our catalog to see. It's a ceiling light. So it should be... Oh, here it is. Okay. Or we could use... Oh, you know what? Scale up. So this one I do want to be more precise about it. So... Oh, trumpets. Interesting. There, so that's the middle. If I bring it all the way up here. And so we will start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll start from there. Here. Okay. Got lights. Let's bring that back, that one from earlier. So for each of these lights, I'm going to scale it up by 1, just to make it look convincing. And then we start to add it like this. How does that look? Yes, that helps. Okay, annoyingly, it is hitting the ceiling, which I would prefer not to have. I don't know if I can work around that. Actually, another thing I want to add while we're doing this is... One, two, three. Okay, and then... I don't like precision. Precision's tedious. 1. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god, wait. We don't have enough space. Who thought this was fun in gaming? Being precise and all. Definitely not me. Why is it not in the middle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Oh, that's why it's not in the middle. And then we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that rectangle is gonna be kind of in the way. That's okay. We'll place it down first, and then if we don't like it, we just remove it. Why not, right? It's not like we have people here watching this happen and then being like, oh my gosh, you wasted my 5 minutes. How many did I put down? 1, 2 on each side. Okay, so one more. Wait, by the way, thank you everyone. Like, I know this is very different from Dinkum or stuff, but this is an element of how I like playing games sometimes. So if you enjoy it as well, I'm glad that you were able, like, I'm able to share this this very tedious building situation with me. Okay, so that's the lights. Ooh, that does help a lot. Okay, then what I'm doing is, right, so we click on all of this, right? I'm gonna make it stagger. So this row is gonna go up by 0.5. Pretty close to the ceiling, I will say. So there we go. Creating a very weird effect on the roof. We will ignore it. Hello, Misty. Welcome in. It is Sims 4 indeed. In fact, performance art Sims 4. Okay, and then we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Treasy as well. Hello, hello. Welcome in. We've been just finicking away for the whole of today. That rhymes. Minus 0.5. So that's 1 each. So we will have to lower this one by minus 1.5. And that should create, let's hope, the staggered effect. Yes, it does. It can go more, actually. I do feel that's what helped a lot with Austria's, not Austria, well, who hosted this year? Switzerland stage. Yeah, okay, it can go more. So, 1, 2, oh my gosh, don't do this, please, game. I'm trying to choose stuff. Oh, how did it work earlier? Oh, okay, Alt. And then we minus another 1. Does that work? It seems to work. 1 more. This one's minus 2. Now I worry that's too low, but let's just visualize. Oh no, actually, I like it. Right, and then maybe... So we will move the diamonds away. But the diamonds can be used maybe in this part of the set. Because right now nothing's in that ceiling area. But, oh, also, did it fix itself? Oh, it did. It changed into white. So let's just... Please don't destroy my entire set. Hold on, let's save before that happens. So that I don't have to deal with everything. And then we're going to remove that room. Okay, good. I'm glad it didn't destroy stuff. But we lost some lights, unfortunately. Which is annoying when we placed it down so specifically. Eh? Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. This is... How am I gonna do this? Where are we? Where are we? We're there. Okay, so this one's okay because I can raise it. It's the other one that I need to go in and be like, where do I put it? There. See, that one's solved. And then this one... Nope, too much. Oh no! Oh, did that work? Yes, perfect. Ta-da! So that's the... Why is there like a light in the middle? This thing. So that is the row of lights. Oh, it's starting to actually give it quite a look, I feel. It's working, it's working. And then maybe... Because right now, I like what we did with the lights there, right? But... oh, do we see how it's hitting the glass? Okay, if I, like, bring in this. I think this will add something, a bit of a dimension. With, like, being very subtle as well. I hope? Now I'm not sure. It does catch the light very well. That's what I will say. I like how it's bouncing the light off. I don't like how it sits in that space. Or actually, it's just those studs. If those studs weren't there, it would be perfect. Because that looks like a good backdrop. I mean, all I can do is hide the studs by changing the color of it, I guess. Okay, anyway, we continue. And here, I think what I'm gonna do is bounce light. So we've got 3. So I'm gonna place all of these lights. Right, so right now they're all just like single warm light, right? And then if I go in and choose all of you, change you to all sorts of fancy colors. So we've got like orange, we've got pink, we've got, I'm gonna go green for this side, and blue for this side. We're gonna go, I don't think there's dark blue in our color scheme. Do we have a dark blue? No, we have a purple-ish, like a lavender sort of color. Oh, I've accidentally made a rainbow, hold up. Let's like balance it, so, because I don't want it to just look like, oh, colors of the rainbow. I want it to fit the theme. So this one can be orange, green, yellow. I don't think there's yellow in our scheme. Blue, pink. How's that looking? It's very rainbow. Okay, it's helping. Oh, I just realized. Hold up. It has done something to my ceiling. Thank you, Azzy. It's not as vibrant as I would like it compared to this Canva like look. Come on. Oh, eyedropper. There we go. But I think given that it's it's in game, we're doing the best we can. We can afford to fit stuff underneath here in terms of lights, so more spotlights and stuff. Oh, we have so much more to like fill up this space. Oh, and the arena is just so small. Just the nature of Sims, but yeah, there's more we need to do with the space, because looking from here, it's like, wow, there's actually stuff. But the moment you turn out of this side, it's empty again. So we have to do more with that area. Which I'm not sure what we do. Honestly. Although really, if like, once I get my computer back especially and it can run again, I could do cinematics of this and that would be fun. Because it's been very long since I've done that in Sims. That was one of my favorite parts about Sims, is that it had that tool where you can turn it into videos that so many other games lack. The controllable camera, like City Skylines 2 has a good balance of that, and then Minecraft has mods that allow you to do that. But it's the one thing stopping me from making videos in Dinkum, to be honest, is that there isn't a tool like that. Because if you had a controllable camera where you can choose like, oh, point A, point B, and then move like this, and then you control how long it takes to change camera and stuff. Oh my gosh, you'll be seeing like Big Brother, Dinkum, Dinkum Vision, all those things. Possibilities are endless. Where is it gone? Why is it so small? Oh, I've done it the wrong way. Okay. Is it this size? Yes, it is. Oh no, there's a wall. I spend a lot of time just like looking at the thing as well, just to help visualize. In case you're wondering why I keep doing that. Because as I'm building, sometimes you forget, as you're working on a specific part, you'll forget like, oh, what am I doing here? Why is that there? Oh, that went a bit weird. What happened to you over here? Why are you so low? There. That should help. Okay, then let me save, because I kind of want to get it in before creating more stuff in case it starts destroying things. I want to start building the... Oh, how does this work? I don't remember how this works. Square room? Let's see. I want to start building... Oh no, wrong. I want to start building the stage. Flat square. Are you a room or deck? Oh, let's see. Oh my gosh, wait. We're on the wrong floor. Switch on the grid. Let's try again. Here we go. Do you work? Okay, and then what do I do? I don't remember how any of this works. Half walls, platforms. Oh. Okay. If I raise you... But it's gonna raise every... Oh. Oh, I hope it doesn't destroy stuff. Fingers crossed. Oh wait, no, that's wrong. It's adjusted everything. I don't remember how to use this thing. This tool. It used to be so straightforward. You might need a platform. I think so too. I think that's the wrong one. Oh, it's this one. Thank you. Now, do you work? Yeah, I can't remember. This is the one. Thank you. Thank you, Wooden Rose. Yeah, it's been way too long since I played this game. Oh, but that means... Hold up, I don't have to do it this way. I can destroy the whole thing again. Sorry. Custom room platform. Oh, wait, no. Okay, I do need to do it that way. Because... Uh-oh, help. And then... How does one do like that bit of a platform? Platform, square platform. Oh, diagonal square platform. Here we go. Here we go. Life is easy. Life is easy sometimes. Especially when you know where the tools are. Here we go. This is the one. Okay. There we go. So this is going to be the start of our stage. So we've placed at least the general layout now. That's our stage. I hope nothing got destroyed in the process. Let's check. I wonder how wide I should make it to be convincing that like, oh, space is big. This is the widest the camera goes versus like if you scroll in, it goes up till like this. So you have options when it comes to making a convincing large arena. And I'm gonna do this. There's a whole white thing for now. Also raise it up. I think I want it to be quite high because if we're gonna stack with other diagonals, I do want it to be at different heights. Although we have to be careful because they do need to be similar enough that... Okay, I'm gonna place one. This might not be the like location we actually follow. The pink thing that we placed on the floor. Because I wasn't sure about that to start with anyway. Right, and then... So that's one. And then to balance it out, we will place one around here, let's say. Ta-da! Yeah, I prefer the balance of this. If I just like hide these two things and we place this, that's a better start. Oh, you can't really see it for one side though, so that might be a problem. But we have that, and then... Oh, can I do walls around this thing? Or am I stuck with platform stuff now because of this. Because if I do walls, oh, let's see. If I do walls, I can use that glowing thingy. 1.25. Oh no, I might be able to put walls. And then, can I use glowing thingy? Oh my gosh, wait, but I've messed everything up. Wall. Oh, I can, okay. We have things we can do. Oh, this is perfect. Then that helps a lot with, kind of bringing in more light. Just light everywhere. We're just gonna have light everywhere. Why not? So... oh, I don't remember what half wall I used for. Is it 1.25? This thing. Very technical part of the building phase that we're doing here. Okay, that should be good. There's a lot more to do, but I'm actually quite glad with where we're ending up so far. Turns out 5 years does make a difference. We just need to stuff this whole space with lights. And then I think the effect will start showing up. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna turn the whole like middle thing blue for now. Oh, there goes our sim. Missing. Can I make that trim less horrible? It's so glaring compared... oh, whoa! Okay. What's this? I don't know how we're gonna use that, but... good to know that that exists. Right, Menora's going to sleep. Thank you for modding. Thank you for being here. Have a good rest. And we will see you... is tomorrow Wednesday? If you're streaming tomorrow, we'll see you tomorrow. Okay, I don't like the trim, but we have to live with it. Because that's just the game. Okay, and then... I just want to get... like... the... the shape of the stage settled, and then we can, like... and then I'll save it for another stream, because we won't get much done other than that, I feel, for today. Because we've been going for... how many hours has it been? 3 hours and 15 minutes, and usually... when I was doing Sims last, I would stop at like 2-ish. Because it gets, like, a lot happens in the span of a few hours of building. Like, how much did we do and test today, just with this area? I'm not a fan of this B stage shape anymore now that I look at it. Maybe we shouldn't even have a B stage. Should it just be a single stage? The stage is looking lifelike. I keep thinking that we'll get a show soon. If I have time to edit, maybe. The thing I want to play with is, you know that stage-ready graphic thing that this show, Eurovision, actually does? I would want to do that. That's kind of fun to program sometimes. So... yeah, I feel like this B stage doesn't work with the rest of the stage. It's like square. It's a square in a diamond place. A square box in a diamond space. It's like round circle in a... round peg in a square... I don't know what you call it. Square circle in a round peg. Something something. That's not the actual saying, but... I know why it's not convincing. It's too near to the stage. The reason why the Switzerland one works is that it has a, like, space. The problem is their arena is also bigger. So... we actually are working with a more confined space than they were. So we don't have much we can do when it comes to that. But what I will try is... Oh, I don't want to have to place this down manually. Okay, I'm sorry everyone. We're gonna sit through this so I can test it. But it's gonna be painful. Because I'm literally gonna be placing this one by one. And like up. If this works though, it will be worth it. Because I think the effect will be quite cool. 3... It's actually... Okay, it's not taking as long as I thought. It's just that, for me, it's annoying. Because I have to, like, hold down... Oh no. Oh no, is that the highest it goes? Oh no, okay, it's still going. Nope, okay, that's the highest it goes. Page up. Page down. Okay, that's fine. We can, what's it called? We can do this. And then I tool, elevate, 10, and 2. There we go. Perfect. So that should be... Oh, that's the perfect height. Okay. See? That kind of... It's an illusion that works. If I do it on both sides... Although to me, this is too... Almost like I'm copying the real stage, which I kind of don't want. Like, I want it to be its own thing, you know? So yes, we're inspired by the stages of real-life Eurovision, but I don't want it to just be a carbon copy of anything. It's a nice effect. I don't know what I would use it for. And if it's lit up, tiny spot of light... Okay, now we're going to test how vertical lights work in this game. And I'm going to run into the same problem of it will stop at the highest height. Yep, so right there. But I think it's good enough. Shift, click. It's too singular colored for this, I think. Because the other one works. This looks like an ice cream cone. I am not sure if I'm gonna keep this element. Like, it's interesting from some angles. I think we're getting rid of it. Sorry, everyone. It was a worthy experiment. Uh-oh, wait. Sorry, I messed up again. I'm doing the wrong things. Okay. Then undo, 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 undo. There we go. Okay, back to square one. Or diamond one, if you will. Maybe if I sharpen the corners of the stage, that would help. Uh-oh. It's the wrong size. What is happening here? I have no idea what's happening. Why is it like... Hold up. I think this is gonna be one of those invalid shapes. This is one thing about Sims, is there are certain shapes that just will not work. I think this is one of them. Oh no, it's letting us. Okay, but it's also creating a very weird... Okay, wait. Undo of that. Doesn't work. So if we do it like this, and then I square platform, then drag it out. That should work better, I feel. And lower this. There. And this. I'm so glad our stream has been stable today as well in terms of the internet and the computer surviving. I remember when I was doing this on my old computer, this was always the thing that pushed it. Like, because it's, in the end, you're using the largest lot in this game at the largest size with all of the heights used, and then you're adding all sorts of crazy effects that this game was not designed to use. So, I never expected this to work most times, but it always does. Oh, there's like a gap here. Inflated and stable, we are indeed. I feel like there was something in your streams recently where it was appropriate to say inflated yet stable. Did I say it? I can't remember. Okay. Oh, we could do... Okay, I know we said no to the messed up lights earlier, but if we do just a few... Like this, maybe? Oh. Okay. That doesn't add much actually, so... Unless it's for lighting reasons, I don't think we won't be doing that. The point... Wait, point at the flat end of the rectangle meets the diamond stage. Oh, this blue thing, right? Yeah, I'm undecided as to what to do with it. Because I haven't actually connected the stage. So as you can see, it's different heights, right? That was, like, a plan of where it might go, and I'm now unsure if I will even do it. Why are you different parts? You are the same height and everything, right? Oh my gosh. Let's just join it up for now. Oh no. Can I use this? Okay, I can. Cool. Life gets easier when you have actual parts of platforms you can use. I think another thing for me is that this connector looks very small, like very narrow. The glow that flows towel. Okay. Trying something very silly. I doubt that will be convincing. Page up. Nah, that effect doesn't work if there's nothing attaching to it, so... Uh-oh. Why? Let's not do that game. Okay, and then we've got walls, half walls, and oh wait, just update this. Did I update that? I can't tell. We will just keep going and hope that it works. You liked it? Oh, as in this narrow stage thing? Sorry, I lost track of which one I was saying. Uh-oh. This. Okay. Realistically, if this was actually a Eurovision stage, the deck will be higher. Because they are mindful about kind of stage invasions and stuff. So this will be raised up maybe. Oh, actually, let's just do it. One more. Like that, maybe. Oh, you mean that angle thing? I finally caught on to what you were considering. Oh, I know an actual flaw of this if it were to be a usable stage in Sims. There's no way to put diagonal stairs there, I think. So... This space is not bright enough, is still my problem. Hold up. Okay, I'm saving, and then the last thing we'll do for today is I just want to place down some lights. Not final positions, but I just want to be bouncing light everywhere so that I can see whether or not things work once you add lights to the thing, like everywhere. Right now it's very hard for me to gauge because the whole thing is just like a black box. So I just keep worrying that it's too flat. Okay, are you gonna do anything? Oh, we're too far away from the wall. Okay. There we go. So once we have some of these things, click green, click orange, click pink. Oh, I just wish that it kept... I don't know how to program all of this one by one, but I guess we have to... Why is there like this weird line? One of the walls is not accepting the line. Oh, okay. Just the game being slow. It got there in the end, so we'll allow it. Blue. Yellow. Pink. Green. There we go. Oh, it's taking a bit of time to actually show. Red. Okay. Yeah, I think once there is light, it'll be okay. Oh, I have to also kind of figure out how to make a pretend audience area because it shouldn't be a flat wall like this. There should be the staircase and stuff. Okay. Hold up, hold up. We will have to reposition all of these lights. But for now, I need to place some staircases down to create an imaginary audience area. Right, so I'm gonna do this one. It'll stretch this entire thing. So I did this with the other, like the old stage I did. My one thing is that it was too flat. Like, the audience area was... There was not much happening. So this is the one thing I do want to change about this 2025 version of a stage. Is that I want it to look more dynamic. And colorful and vibrant. Although at this point, I'm not sure if it's going to be. Which one's this? This one's the yellow. I don't know where this one even was anymore. Oh, wait, okay. And then... I know there was some kind of laser light thing that I do not know where it is. So we will look for it. I'm gonna have to, like, search. Laser. Okay, it's one of these things. Laser light. I don't think this one's the large enough one. Let's see if I put it here. And here. Another one I want to try is this thing. This giant thing. I need to test whether if I scale it down, the spotlight itself works at the same size. Laser. What was that one? Let there be light laser show. Oh, it's here. Okay. Portable galaxy light show. Let there be light laser show. Okay, so I'm gonna do two. Scaling up one of them. and laser. Okay, that's all. So, fingers crossed, which one of you will work? Turn on. Turn on. Oh no, the light doesn't... Oh wait, does it scale? It doesn't scale. The laser light works-ish. But it's also a question of, if I scale you up, are you gonna still work? Although actually, that's not a problem if it doesn't work. Okay, it doesn't work. But there is an advantage there, because as you can see, this light ray actually stays the same, right? But it means that, in theory at least, when it comes to the final decorations and the stuff, right, I can hide lights like this in all sorts of places to make it look like there's a lot of dynamism going on with the whole space. So let's just test that. Lots of testing for today. Okay, and then scale that down. Fingers crossed you work. Are we convinced? I'm not sure. It's too... I think it's too concentrated for the audience area. It might work for the stage. What is happening there? It's such a freezer buddy dancing. Oh my gosh. Okay. How vibrant is the Eurovision stage in comparison? Let's go back to that tab. Oh, I hid it. Okay. Wow, why is the quality so bad? Hold up. So if I change it to here, it's very... Ours is so dull, but I'm also wondering if it's something that I just need to edit in a photo editing app versus having it look fancy in this. Okay, hold up. Let me screenshot this. It's gonna take some adjusting. Screenshot this. And then do it in the Windows style as well. Like this. Okay, we're jumping into Canva, everyone. Jumping into Canva. New slide. Paste this here. Treezy's heading out. No worries. Thank you so much for dropping by, Treezy. Have a good night. We're probably going to wrap up soon as well. I just need to test this concept. Right, so if we brighten it, looks like that. Contrast it. Looks like that. Vibrance it. What does Vibrance do? Vibrance just looks like it's turning it purple. How does that look compared to the non-adjusted one? Edit. Adjust. Reset adjustments. Okay. It looks better. Still could be more vibrant, I feel. It's just me, I think. Highlights. It does look better. I would still like it to be more colorful, but without being overly gaudy. So that's why I'm being very careful with how much saturation I use. Some of it needs to be adjusted in-game. So like we see there's some paler bits of the gradients versus like say this side that's super vibrant. So let's zoom in some more. So if you're looking at this on mobile, you can see it better. Yeah, so there is a difference between the gradients on both sides. But you can see the light at the back is okay. The lights here are working better. This is a comparison. So I think when it comes to the actual, when we turn it into a video and stuff, it's usable. Let me also just test this. Oops. Crop. It's gonna be a very crude version of testing this out. I just want to see what the screen looks like if I pretend to put a pattern on it. Okay, and then put the background in as well. Oh my gosh, I can't select the background because it takes up... This is one annoying thing about Canva, is that it always does that. It does the whole like, oh, if something's on top of it, you can't use it. I mean, you can't click on anything else. Okay, and then, what was it? Crop? Scale it down, big time. Here we go. So, I hope that is making sense in terms of, what's this? This is the actual background, right? So, do we have a green screen in Canva? It would be easier if I had that to visualize. Right now I'm just pretending that we're just like putting something on top of the other picture, which is not the best in terms of like the way to visualize this. I'm fully aware, but it's okay. See, there we go. So you can imagine the stage, like the display looking more like that. And then maybe this text on top. Wow, okay, that color does not work. But you get the idea of it. So there would be that, and ideally, these things... Let me actually just check, is there a green screen thing? Patterned AI, noise, image. How do I... Apps? Green screen? Screen, product scene. Okay, no, I have to do this in a different editor. But at least we get the idea of it. So there is that. And then we... Oh, I can't do... I definitely can't do this bit. But like all of the flooring should also be green screenable when I do it, so that it follows this same effect. And I think once we do all of that, maybe what I'll do, I will do this off stream. Let me get a way to like green screen it, because I haven't prepped it. I'll visualize it, and then I'll post it in Discord if it works. So that at least we have a sense of, as of now, how the stage is looking. Because I feel right now in the game, it looks very flat. So again, we're going back into the game to prove my point. Where is my camera? It's so flat, we can't see it. There we go. Look how dull it is in comparison. Terrible. Okay, but yes, I will do this off stream. And then we will work on this the next time I feel like working on this stage. I think for the next few weeks, it will be very likely that I want to continue working on this, because it's around the time where it makes sense. But yeah, so for today, I think we're going to leave it there. Thank you to everyone who has been joining and like who checked it all out. I know this is very different from what we normally do, but it's something that I just felt like doing, so why not? And if you decided this was interesting, thank you for sticking around. We'll be back on Saturday. I don't know what we're doing yet, but we will decide. And in the meantime, stay safe, stay well, and we will see you soon. Oh no, we don't have music for the outro. Sorry, no music as we end, but we will see you soon. Thanks for joining.